Hi, we are here on election night. I'm here. um, my Wi-Fi right now is not the best. Mine is Stella Rosa pineapple. There was not a lot of options where I went. But yeah, I'm representing. If you know Phil Henry, he's like the best radio show host ever. So if you know Phil Henry, let me know. But I'm representing Ted's of Beverly Hills Steakhouse. Um, so yeah, Phil Henry, he does voices, he does characters, and Ted Bell is one of his characters, and he owns a steakhouse. So Ted is a Beverly Hills Steakhouse. So Phil, if you're watching, love you. I've met him a few times. He's awesome. So check out the Phil Henry show. He is funny, and you will need to laugh after this night. I think you'll need a drink, and you'll need to laugh. While my guest comes on, hopefully soon. Hurry up! No, just kidding. Hurry up, guest. I'm just kidding. If he's watching. But hey, night's not over. CNN calling already states, for a candidate, calling calling the Senate for Republicans. It's not over, okay? It's not gonna be over till it's over till tomorrow. Why you gotta jump the gun so quickly, okay? I'm waiting for my guest. Hopefully he'll join soon. Hopefully he's not lost in the internet. Oh, there you are.
Oh, all right. Can you hear me now?
Live already.
Okay, good. Yeah, sorry. I was trying to get like all my stuff working.
Let me know how like
I think
my video is. I don't know if I'm gonna have to change to my phone. I think my phone might be better. Picture because the Wi-Fi.
It looks pretty blurry.
Oh shoot. Okay, I might have to change then. Unfortunately. Oh.
Okay.
Dang it.
Do you want to just like cut it and then we'll come back in? Is that?
I'm just gonna join from my phone.
Oh, okay. Sweet.
That's my microphone. Oh, the audio's gonna be awful. Let's see. I'm just gonna switch.
It sounds a little bit choppy right now.
Ah, shit. Okay. Stupid Wi-Fi. Thanks for ruining everything. Okay.
Things are looking pretty ruined already, if I'm being honest. Let me know if you can hear this.
I can hear. Yeah, it's cutting out for you. Oh man, but it's not your fault. Okay. Oh wait, let me just try this. I think I have a microphone that can work with my phone.
I think you may have. Well, never mind. I was gonna say you may have like stabilized a little bit, but then it cut out and froze.
Audio. Hello. Okay, we're gonna use this one. Go back. Technical difficulties right now. Okay, let's go. Enter studio. We're gonna have to do it this way. We're doing it live.
Hello.
Okay.
That's fine.
I'm here with my microphone, but now I can't hear you. Oh shoot.
Oh, you can't hear me?
Okay, now I think I know what I need to do. Okay. Because I plugged in the microphone where the audio is, so I can't hear you, but I have Bluetooth speakers. So if I just use my Bluetooth speakers, I should be able to hear you.
Bluetooth.
Lots of technical stuff going on right now. Sorry. Okay, it's a crazy. Now I have to hold it the I have to hold my camera the entire night.
Yeah, while we're figuring that out, I'm just going to catch you guys up. We definitely are winning Pennsylvania right now. Lots of the ballots are coming through. Definitely, everyone just go to sleep. By the time you wake up in the morning, the whole state.
Oh my gosh. I wish. Let's see if I can remove this one. Okay. There we go. Can you hear me? Well?
I can.
Yeah. Awesome.
Can you guys? Can you guys out there listening? Everyone like went ugh and just grimaced and like vomited in their mouth a little bit, and then just took a bunch of Pepto-Bismol and downed a Bev. Do you have your wine box?
No, I went to the gas station and I got this. They didn't have a lot of options. I was so mad. I was like, I just want like rosé.
They didn't even have rosé. They had everything I didn't like. They're like, we have something blueberry flavor. I'm like, I don't like blueberry flavored drinks. They're like watermelon. I'm like, nope, I don't like watermelon. And I'm like, is there anything I like? And then they're like, we have beer. I'm like, I don't drink beer.
They're all like red flavors. They're like, we got watermelon, we got cherry, we got apple.
No,
like, no,
I was like, do you have strawberry, mango? They're like, no. So my only option was this Stella pineapple one, which I do like pineapple, but I've never had pineapple wine. So I was like, I don't know. But so far it's not bad. I guess I'd rather have this than the blueberry flavored one, which will probably taste like Vicks. Not, is it Vicks? The one that you drink or Robitussin. Robitussin. That's why I don't like. Yeah, that's why I don't really like blueberry drinks because it reminds me of Robitussin. So, but yeah, so far it's pretty good. So that's what I have. And yours is, what is it?
This is a Voodoo Ranger IPA.
Okay, let's cheers on the camera. Here we go.
This
Cheers
is my sixth one. I'm just kidding.
Cheers to the future. Oh, God. If we have one.
Oh boy. What's Kalinsky saying? Is he giving us hope? You sent me that picture of like, yeah, we're all gonna trend towards fascism, but he's just being Kalinsky, right? That's just
yeah, he's just joking, but that's why I like watching him, because like he'll give me hope, but then he'll make me laugh. Like it's like either those are two good things. So like if I'm feeling bad, I just go to him and I'll either get hope or a laugh. So I don't like. I don't.
You've been doing a lot of
like,
laughing. Then that's what you're saying. Yeah, it's not a lot of hope.
Well, it was like a lot of hope, and now it's like the laughs are coming, and that's what I like about him. Like he'll, even though it's not going well right now, he'll like find something funny to say. So, it's just it's him and I really thought the same thing. So, I feel like we have the same brain. Like every time I think something, I'm like he says the same thing. So I'm like, okay, like we're on the same wavelength and stuff. So. But that tweet I sent you is the last thing he said. He
he's not wrong. I mean, he's not wrong.
I mean, there's not much you can say right now because we're still waiting for the results, like more to come in. So
yeah. I mean, I feel like it's a pretty low chance at this point, but I'll go to bed and wake up and check him and. Call out of work and then drink some more and play in the snow. It's snowing here in Colorado. That's a little consolation.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not. I think it's not going to be official till I think maybe tomorrow. So we'll see. Like I'm not.
Red Mirage. Red Mirage. It's just a red mirage.
This is mail-in ballots. Come on, baby. Mail-in ballots. Let's go.
I read a little bit about that. I didn't know that just like while I was watching, I went to NPR to see how much hope I could have for mail-in ballots. And some states allow you to count them before like the day of the election. So there's like some swing states that do that. There's some swing states where you can only count them on the day of the election. I think some states you can only count them after the in-person voting has been done. Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, that's why that's why I'm like, mail-in ballots are going to save the day. If it happens, it's going to be the mail-in ballots. So
I hope so. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure.
Let's see.
I'm sure that'll happen.
Stop! You already gave up.
No, I haven't given up. I mean, I think, I remember the last election. I remember, all this counting goes on, and this has been an historic time for mail-in ballots. I think there's like a record 50 million or something votes that were cast, early for early voting, so.
And in case any Gen Z is watching, probably not, but in case anyone from Gen Z is watching, we're older than you. We've experienced lots of elections. So do not come in with the attitude saying that you know everything, because you didn't exist like a few years ago. Don't act like. How many elections have you been around for? Okay, one. All right, I've seen Al Gore lose, John Kerry lose. Okay, Bernie get freaking his
Boxed
nomination
out
stolen
of the
twice.
DNC. Yeah.
Experienced 2 Obama administrations. So shut your face. Shut your face. I'm old. I've been around.
Get him. You tell him.
Okay. I'm so tired. Okay, I'm sorry I'm gonna sound like an old lady, but like a lot of, I mean, I know some great Gen Z young people that are friends. I'm friends with because they're smart. But I have had so many give me attitude, act like they know everything, and I'm like, how old are you? Like 21? Excuse me. I'm almost twice your age. So shut your mouth. You did not exist. Like back in the day when I talk about.
Whenever I see like the young dudes that are like, yeah, Trump, I just like, they look exactly like the guys who, like when you're in high school, like the kids and like the school's on fire, and like it's really bad and dangerous, and they're like, yeah, no school. Like they don't care. They don't care like, if like the country burns, they're just vibing, which is half the country.
Yeah. And they like haven't gone through, it's just like so many disappointments. Like I'm so tired of, I still remember, like I said, Gore losing. I was so upset, even though I don't even remember when that was. Like I don't think I could vote, but I was watching, and I was so upset because God, 2000? I don't know. I think it's 2000.
Oh, it's 2000.
Because 2004 was Kerry, and then 2000 was Gore. Because I was, I watched his documentary, the one on the climate change, and I was like, okay, yes, environment. Like I've always been about, that's one of my issues, and I really wanted Gore to win. And so, I still, it got stolen. Okay, if you deny that, you were dumb or you didn't exist or know nothing. So shut your face. It's just like I still remember that. And then John Kerry was. It's just like George Bush, this idiot, won twice. And now another idiot, an even dumber idiot, won again twice. So it's like, what does that say about the country that these idiots keep winning?
Oh,
so
half the country.
It says something. It says something. Idiots. Okay.
Yeah.
So. And also, I'm not
that don't care. They don't care that Trump tried to steal the last election. Yeah.
Like the states with the better education, like public school systems, they usually go blue. I'm just saying that speaks for itself. That's all I'm gonna say on that. People don't want to. They get so offended about stuff. But I'm just stating facts. Okay, I'm just stating facts. Okay, you can read into that what you want. But yeah, the less educated states tend to go red. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. So
it's hard to overcome that. I kind of look at people as like that, like stupid people as like confidence chasers. It really doesn't matter what the facts are. They're going to feel confident, about like what they want, whatever bullshit is peddled to them that they like to hear, and Trump is good at that. He's good at, lying and peddling bullshit and, saying like, the FEMA, I think it was the governor of like North Carolina, Trump, Biden never got a phone call, or Biden never called, the governor of North Carolina. It's totally false, all the lies. The campaign, just the fire hose of lies, that Trump levied at the 2020 election and years even before the election, saying it was going to be stolen, as this like smoke screen of like fear and doubt about our elections, so that how's Pup feeling?
He can sense I'm sad. It's gonna be okay, Mama.
Sora.
Yeah, they can smell the anxiety and the fear.
Your dog had a birthday recently?
Yeah, turned 11.
Yeah. Hey, buddy.
He's like, I'm sad. Don't look at me right now.
He came to check on the Pennsylvania results. If I play this, can you hear this video?
Okay, play.
You can't hear that, can you?
I can't. Yeah, I can't hear anything. I think you have to put it like close to the speaker. Or did you want to play something?
Oh no, I don't know how to do any of that. But I've never used this StreamYard actually before, but I guess I could like share something. But anyway, I was watching
It has
Destiny's
features.
stream on it.
Oh, yeah, I recommend StreamYard. It has good features. Even like for the free version. I'm using the free version right now, but I've had the paid version before, and like you can do some cool stuff on it. So yeah, it's pretty good. And then they keep adding stuff. Like every time I log in, they're like, "Look at these new features." I'm like, "Oh, awesome, cool." So, and then you can also if you pay, like for the paid one, you can do like I could basically be streaming here and on Instagram at the same time. You can do multiple, like social media accounts at the
Cool.
same time.
Is there a feature where Kamala wins the 2024 election
I know you add that.
in a landslide?
Why is he? Oh my god, he's being really annoying right now. I don't know why. I gave him food. I took him out to poop so I could be ready, and he's being annoying. So
I'm feeling
yeah.
pretty extra too right now. Actually, I got a lot of needs that aren't getting met because Kamala's not winning, and I'm anxious, and I'm just gonna drink. Actually,
Let's just tomorrow, she will be winning tomorrow.
how wild would that be
A few
if you woke up
hours
tomorrow and Kamala won?
That'd be good. It's not just him. It's just I don't want JD Vance. I think I hate him more than Trump.
You really hate him, yeah. You hate him a lot.
I do. I want to punch him so bad. I want to punch him and Ted Cruz. And if people want to be offended, I don't care. They have the most punchable faces and personalities. And Elon Musk, I just want him to like just go away. Just go work on your Teslas and just stay there. And no, now he's gonna be involved. If he wins. And then RFK, no, I don't want you anywhere near health or like that's just it's just gonna be worse. Like people are like, oh, it's gonna be okay. Like it's gonna be worse. Like, are you stupid?
I mean,
he got rid of all the people that would push back against him. He got rid of them, so it's gonna be worse. It's gonna be all the people just saying, like,
just the sycophants now. Yeah, he's not gonna have people of principle that'll stand in his way, like Mike Pence. You know, who like kept faith with the Constitution, and so the maggots call him a rhino and a traitor because he stood up for the Constitution. You know. But that's the thing, they don't even know. They don't know anything about that, you know. And they got to skirt by. I mean, they got to like remain ignorant and just lie to themselves and stay willfully ignorant that they support a failed insurrectionist, which I think, you know, it's very obvious he did that. Like Trump tried to overturn the election, yeah.
And he's gonna be saying, "Oh, it's the most perfect, beautiful election, no fraud." I'm like, "Oh, okay, just because you won, all right. Just because you won, it'd be the perfect election, okay."
Who said that?
Though earlier, no, I'm just saying that's what he's going to say if he ends up winning. Even though earlier he was like, "Oh, I got so many reports of fraud going on, all this stuff," like trying to sow the seeds. So it's like, okay. And I just want to say, like,
so much.
all the people that voted for him, if you have daughters,
can I cuss?
Oh, you can cuss, yeah.
Okay, good. I need to. I need to drink and cuss. And
yeah, sure.
Laugh at Kyle Kulinski's tweets.
You need to. No, but I just want to say, if you voted for him and you have a daughter, a niece, wife, any woman in your life, tell them that you hate them because that's what you said with your votes. That's what you're telling me. If you voted for him, you hate not just me, all women. You don't care about our rights. You think we're just not worth. And if you have someone in your life, you're dating someone, unplanned pregnancy, well, good luck. Hopefully she's gonna be okay. But if something happens to her, it's your fault. So just remember that because you're the one who voted for him, and you're the one that is okay, you know, with him, you know, voting, getting those judges in the Supreme Court and all that. So I hope you're happy with yourself. And yeah, so hopefully nothing happens to her. I'm not threatening. That's not what it is. I'm really saying hopefully nothing happens to her. But if it does, it's your fault, honestly. So you're gonna have to live with that.
I know. The most frustrating thing though is they won't live with it. They will never admit a thing. I mean, they just revisionist lie about everything. I mean, Trump's big lie was like everybody wanted Roe v. Wade overturned. Okay, like everybody wanted to go back to the states, which goes back to the states is just. I mean, that I don't buy that at all from conservatives anymore. That just means rolling back your rights.
Yeah.
So. Yeah.
Oh wait. Oh shoot! I thought I got fooled because they were showing some a map on CNN, and I guess it was, and some states turned blue, and I was like, oh, did they go for Commonwealth? But they were showing like past elections. So.
Oh.
I was like, oh God. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was being hopeful for my home state, but they're disappointing me as usual. Just I thought maybe for once, they would actually do something good, but no.
Sorry, I just got a little distracted by the Destiny stream. I was looking at what they were saying about Pennsylvania. Sorry, go. What were you saying?
Oh no, I'm just disappointed with my home state because I thought for once maybe they could not disappoint me, and they didn't. Because it doesn't seem like it's gonna.
Are you talking about Arizona?
Yeah. It was blue for a while. It's leaning red. Well, at least here. It hasn't been called, but it's leaning red now. And Nevada too. Come on, mail-in ballots. Let's go. Mail-in ballots. That's what's gonna save us. Is the mail-in
Come on,
ballots.
yeah. Post office.
We need the
like
mail-in ballot
too.
Angels. The miracle of mail-in ballots.
Do you remember that movie, The Postman, with what's that actor? I gotta look it up.
I remember it.
He was the actor in like a movie called Field of Dreams about like if you build it, they will come.
Is it Harrison Ford? Kevin Costner?
Kevin Costner, yeah, you got it. You nailed it. You got right in the web of like that kind of actor.
Kevin Costner and Harrison Ford always like think they're like the same guy.
They are kind of.
Yeah. Like the same kind of movies. Yeah. Like they're both like legends. It's just like one of those two.
Exactly. Like the very charismatic actors of the 90s. Yeah.
Yeah.
That probably could have played each other's roles easily. Yeah.
Right.
Anyway, he was in a movie that nobody saw called The Postman, and we should have a Postman too, where he's a hero because he delivers millions of Kamala votes to the where they need to go.
He finds like a random like a box like that wasn't counted. Here, guys, you guys forgot this one.
Yeah. And there's a scene where he like intercepts the guy that like torched a bunch of ballot boxes. You know.
Oh yeah. What about those ballots? Maybe like those could have won. Maybe those were Kamala votes.
Yeah, so I'm sure that there were definitely like 120,000 ballots for Pennsylvania in there. Fucking Pennsylvania.
Yeah, right. So he's like, oh my god. And I gave up. I'm like done. I'm so done with Texas and Florida. I've lived in Florida. For anyone who's watching, I've been to Texas. I don't need to live in Texas, but I'm done.
In Georgia.
I'm so done with those states, having hope for them. Like for a few elections, I'd be like, okay, maybe they might go blue. No, they're going to just stay red. So I'm done. I'm done with Florida. I'm done with having hope in Florida and Texas. I'm just done with you. So if I was going to run, I'd be like, don't even bother with Florida and Texas. They're just give up. They're never going to go blue. So, yeah.
Florida's trash.
So I'm glad they didn't really spend a lot of time there because it would have been wasted time, honestly.
I am actually going to run for president, and I have a policy about Florida. Do you want to hear my policy about Florida?
Gonna get rid of it. Gonna give it. Gonna give it away.
I'm gonna get The Rock. I'm gonna get The Rock and Dave Bautista before he stopped doing like roids and got kind of skinny, and healthy. And you just put like those saws that people use, like it's a 2-person saw, and you stand on either side of a tree.
Oh yeah.
So it's you just make a huge one of those. and you get two like really buff dudes to stand on each side of like the Florida peninsula, and you like they just saw it and then like just scoot it and just send it towards Cuba.
Yeah, it could be some island. Like, go, just we don't need you. Honestly.
Yeah, they'd love that. Florida would think that was rad. Plus, I mean, global warming is going to swallow them up anyway. Maybe you put some floaties on it and they'll just water rolled out there. Another Kevin Costner movie. See, I'm doing the weave just like Trump.
Oh geez. I'm just gonna call him the idiot. I'm gonna call him the idiot fascist because I don't want to say his name. But the idiot fascist is gonna be speaking soon. So if you care, watch it. I hate him so much, so I don't really care.
I'm good.
I don't want to see him. They showed a clip of RFK looking all happy, all smiling, like, yeah, I'm gonna ruin people's lives.
Whoa. He was looking happy. How can you tell? He's like a leathery.
He was smiling. He was actually smiling. He was like all smiling. I was like, get that smile off your face, honestly.
Jesus.
Yeah. And then Elon Musk gonna be jumping like an idiot. Great.
Yeah, it's like all the pseudo like thinking they're smart people. It's like a panel of Joe Rogan guests are gonna run the country now.
Yeah, it's so gross. So gross. Just the worst thing ever. And then Tulsi Gabbard, the only woman. I used to like her. I can't believe it. What happened? What happened, Tulsi? I used to like the girl.
I liked her too. Yeah.
I remember like I wanted her to like be Bernie's VP and everything. And it's crazy how some people went from Bernie to the idiot fascist. I know some people who are like Bernie supporters and now they support him. It's like, what the? How did you go from Bernie to him? Like, what?
I don't know. I guess I mean I think that maybe they just saw the world trending or the country trending fascist and they were like, all right, let's get on board. I mean that's what Vance did. He used to he called Trump Hitler, America's Hitler. But then he's like, all right, I see the opportunity here. I'm going to get on board. Yeah, I think they just saw the way it was going. I hate to say it, but that's America. I mean, it's people that, where a sitting president can weaponize the DOJ and try to overturn your right to vote and incite a mob on the Capitol on the day of election certification and face no consequences for it. And that's really where I'm going. Like I'm going to be making content about that. I think I'm not going to let anybody forget that.
Yeah, talk about that. For anyone who's watching now or later, talk about like what the kind of content you want to make.
I mean, well, I think it's absurd that people could even be ignorant about it by now, because I mean the biggest part is everyone saw how Trump treated Pence. That's like the linchpin of like all of this stuff, and it's hard to look at evidence, but it's out there. I mean, if you look at the Eastman memo, that's the John Eastman is Trump's lawyer, that Trump had to turn to his sycophant lawyers Giuliani and John Eastman because the actual government appointees wouldn't do his bidding. They wouldn't sue state legislatures because they knew that Trump was lying about election fraud, that there was nothing to it. You can read about all of that stuff in the recent unsealed court document by Jack Smith. So John Eastman had this scheme to replace electoral slates. And then if you read Jack Smith, the first Jack Smith indictment transcript, you can see that Trump followed that scheme in violation of the Electoral Count Act and had sham proceedings to make his slates of electors look like they were legitimate when they were not. He even had sham proceedings to make those electoral slates kind of in close proximity to the actual real proceedings in order to for those electoral slates. And Trump tried to get the state legislatures to convene so that they could vote and actually accept his electoral slates, which didn't work. he wanted he tried to get the DOJ to like write a letter to state legislatures saying like, hey, there's all this election fraud. And then, there's like Trump phone calls with like officials in Arizona and stuff. And he's like, hey, there's all this election fraud. And they're like, we looked into it. We didn't find anything. And we don't have the authority to convene our state legislatures in order to vote on your electoral slates. And so he like threw them under the bus and stuff. Like he, blasted them on Twitter, and people like showed up to their houses. I think even there was an election official in Michigan. Somebody like showed up at their house with a gun and stuff. It's wild, but that didn't work. The like lying to state legislatures part didn't work. So Trump then turned to Pence, and that's why he went so hard on Pence, is because the first part of the plan failed. And so he tried to get Pence to unilaterally reject the electoral slates in favor of his electoral slates. And then we all saw what happened, where Trump was like, Pence didn't do the right thing. And because he has the authority, he can accept whatever electoral slates he wants, even my made up fraudulent ones. And Pence was like, no, I don't have that authority. And then Trump incited a mob against him, and waited around for 3 hours while he knew it had become violent, but just like waited around while one person of his team was in danger. And he said Pence deserved the chance to hang him,
Yeah, I don't know how you can vote for someone who does that. Like it's just, to me that's just so evil. Like, hey, they're threatening to kill your vice president. And he was like, who cares, or something like that. Like, what? No. And you voted for him? Like, what? You want that to happen again? Like, good luck, JD Vance. Okay, you think he's gonna care about you if something happens to you? No.
Yeah, but JD Vance is a sycophant. I mean, JD Vance is a traitor. He'll do whatever Trump wants. He already said he would. I mean, he said he would do what Pence wouldn't. And what would Pence not do was betray the Constitution. There's that kind of famous quote by Pence that, Trump tried to get me to put my loyalty to him over the loyalty to the Constitution. And Pence refused to do that.
Well, it's looking like Georgia.
What's Kyle Kulinski say though? We need a joke. Come on.
Oh. Well, I was watching the Young Turks, and Cenk is like so mad. But like everyone's like trying to calm him down, because he's like already like basically he's like saying like Trump's gonna win, like it's over, and they're like, whoa, wait, just wait, wait. He's like, well, it's not looking good for Kamala.
We can wake up tomorrow.
Just wait. But yeah, like basically,
tomorrow, there's snow on the ground, school's canceled, and Kamala's won. That's true. Yeah.
Like Cenk lost all hope. And he's like, yeah, she could still win, but the fact that it's like this close is like not looking good. It's not. So, and then right now, Kyle, like his most recent tweet says, I was convinced worst case scenario for Kamala was 276 electoral college votes. I was dead wrong. Trump has done it again, much to discuss tomorrow.
That's not funny. That's a bad joke.
It's not over, Kyle.
That doesn't make me laugh at all. Is
that good? No. Because he made a video about like his predictions and everything, like worst case, best case for Kamala and stuff. And I was convinced just like him, just from like the information I was seeing. So it's not like I just go with whatever he says. No, I look at the information and I just come to a similar conclusion. So that's why I was thinking that too. And I'd be watching like her rallies and just like seeing comments and everything. So that's why I was saying like I was feeling like Obama 2008 energy. Like I hadn't felt that energy in like a while. And for you young people, I was alive when Obama ran those. I was actually the first time, so I remember the energy. So I was kind of feeling that. I was just like, wow, I hadn't felt this energy in a while. Like definitely like I wasn't feeling that with Biden for sure. And I mean, if it was Biden, I mean, it'd be like over now. Like, so it's like if she loses, like, yeah, obviously it's bad, but Biden would have lost, I think, a lot worse, in my opinion. Unless people are just like, we just want a white guy who's like old, so like and in mental decline. So
that's true.
maybe that's what they're telling us. They just want white guys who are old and in mental decline. That's why they didn't want Bernie, because he's old and white, but like he's with it. So they want somebody who's not with it, whose brain is not working.
I don't fucking know. God, I really like. There's so much like figuring out I have to do about like what makes people tick. You know,
they're like, Bernie's too smart. We don't like smart people here. We're scared of smart. Okay, America is dumb. We need dumb people only. I'm gonna have to go on my apology world tour because I had to do that last time when the idiot was in office and I was traveling abroad in Europe. Like when I would meet people and I had to say I was from the U.S. I was like, don't worry, I didn't vote for him. That was always like the thing I said after. I was like, don't worry, I didn't vote for him. And they're like, oh, okay. So I'm going to have to do that again. Hopefully. I mean, I'd rather not, but like I might have to do that again. But
I might have to do that too. I might have to go to Europe and just stay there, actually. Yeah. Depending on how fascistic Trump gets, I might be country shopping here pretty soon.
Yeah. Yeah, but it was just like interesting how like they were so, when I said right away I was like, yeah, I'm from America, but like I was like, don't worry, I didn't vote for him. I didn't even have to say his name. I was like, I didn't vote for him. They're like, oh, okay. They were like so relieved. They're like, I like you now.
I saw a bunch of like comments on one of the a video that was about like American politics and stuff, and everyone was like, gosh, American politics, like it was a bunch of people commenting from other countries, and they were like, gosh, American politics is so dystopian. Like it's so wild, and it really is. You know, it's crazy.
Oh shoot. Okay, so here Kyle Kalinske retweeted this other tweet from someone else, and it says, looks like Gen X delivered the White House to Trump. So it's saying, let's see.
Gen X?
Yeah. Yeah, so like 45 to 64-year-olds, like 35% of them, 45 to 64-year-olds, 53% went to Trump, whereas the other demographics, like 18 to 29, 30 to 44, and then 65 and older all went to Kamala, but freaking Gen X, 45 to 64, they went for Trump. So yeah, it's your fault, old people. Parents, not my parents. But other parents, not mine. But other ones, thank you.
Yeah, I can totally see that. Generations weren't cool until my generation, so
yeah,
it makes sense that they're not cool still.
Isn't that crazy? The grandparents voted for Kamala, but not our parents. Like, wow. Well, you thought I was gonna take care of you. No, not gonna happen anymore. That's gonna be your punishment. And I'm that's not really towards my parents because they didn't vote for him.
Yeah, I'm a socialist. You're not a socialist. So our talks we're not taking care of you then. Yeah.
So your kids, they have permission to not take care of you because it's what you did to them. So you're gonna have, that's the consequence. That's the consequence. Every action has a consequence. There you go. Okay, yeah, you voted for a horrible future for your children. Well, you don't get to get taken care of by them. Now you can have, you can rely on your glorious leader is going to take care of you. You think he's going to take care of you? You think he cares about you? Okay, well, F around and find out.
Yeah, you got Trump. Yeah, you're in a cult for Trump, and you rested all your values and your hopes on him. There you go. That's all you got now.
And I don't care who gets offended. I hope I offend you. Yeah, I hope you unsubscribe. I don't need you here. Oh, I don't care.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. If it's not clear, if you're like a maggot that voted for Trump, who tried to overturn my right to vote in America, we're
you don't care. Not you, Parker, but like you guys, you don't care about us. You don't care about other people. So why would we care about you? Okay, no more Mr. Nice Guy. No, you don't care about sending minorities, women, like every other group except white men. So we don't care about offending you. I hope you get offended. So $10.
What is that? What does that say?
Shout out Ted's Beverly Hills Steakhouse. Because you weren't here earlier, this is actually it's a reference to a radio host, my favorite radio host of all time, Phil Henry. He just got inducted into the Radio Hall of Fame. He's super funny, so if you need a laugh, go watch him. I've been a fan of his for like probably 20 years now, and he does all these voices, different characters, and one of his characters is this rich guy named Ted Bell, and he's the owner of Ted's of Beverly Hills Steakhouse. So this is just merch from Phil Henry. So I just want Phil Henry to be super famous because he totally deserves it. And there's a documentary that came out about him earlier this year, so I'm just giving him a shout out, Phil Henry. Watch it.
That's not an actual steakhouse.
No,
that's an inside joke for a radio host. That's awesome.
Yeah,
I'm on the inside of it. That's great.
So watch. So listen. I guess you can watch if you're a member, but you can listen for free on Spotify. Just look "World of Phil Hendrie" with a D. Phil Hendrie, D-R-I-E. So yeah, listen to him. You're gonna need a laugh, especially if we're gonna have to live in a horrible, horrible country.
Kyle Kulinski ain't gonna give you a laugh. Not right now.
So thanks, Gen X. Now we know who to blame. That's good. At least we know who to blame now. So. Oh, so you thought your kids were coming home for Thanksgiving, Mom and Dad? Have fun. Eat Thanksgiving alone. Have fun. Again, not my parents because they didn't vote for him, but other parents.
Hey, I was gonna add that. Yeah, my parents either. Yeah.
Yeah. So
they didn't vote. I don't think they voted for Kamala, but they didn't vote for Trump either. They wouldn't.
Our parents are exempt from my rant.
That's right. It skips a generation. Gen X.
So wait, your parents they voted like third party or?
I think I think my parents just didn't vote. Yeah, they wouldn't vote for Kamala, despite my best efforts, and but they didn't vote for Trump either. So
Okay.
It's nice to be able to go home for the holidays to people that didn't vote for somebody who tried to overturn my basic fundamental American rights.
Yeah, I understand. Like, I understand if you're like, I mean, I'm not saying Kamala was perfect, but at least like, she was a decent person. She was nice. You could work with her. I felt like if, you could push her on certain, you had a chance to like try to persuade her on like certain issues. She's not a wannabe dictator. I think that's better.
She actually believes in American values, fundamental founding American values. Yeah.
And not just her, but freaking Tim Walz. Like, I wanted him to be VP. That was my choice. I wanted her to pick him, and she picked him. That was my dream. And just like Bernie was my dream, I predicted this before people knew them. Like, before Bernie was even known by people, I was saying this man needs to run for president. That's what I was saying before people know who Bernie was. Because I was a dork. I'm watching him, like, interviews. I'm like, a lot of people don't know who he is, but I love him. He needs to run for president. And then he ran, and I was so happy. That was my dream came true. He ran twice. It was stolen from him twice. And Tim Walz was my dream VP. So you guys are all crushing my dreams, so I'll crush you. And I was doing this for the country, not just for me. I'm doing it for the good of the country. These men would be great. And you guys had to be idiots and just ruin it. So, F you. Merry Christmas. You filthy animals.
I'll be honest, I was hoping MAGA was going to have a horrible Christmas. And they could still, maybe we'll wake up, like I said, tomorrow, maybe all the mail-in votes come in. What's Destiny? What are they saying over here?
Yeah, what's he saying? You're like the Destiny watcher. I'm the Kyle Kulinski watcher.
I like Destiny just because I like to watch people be mean too.
Oh, dang.
Oh, I think it's over. They ended theirs.
Oh, they did? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think the Young Turks are still on. Jinx, Anna's probably yelling at the camera.
Anna?
Did you see her rant? Like, yeah, when she was like, "Yeah, I'm better than you." Did you remember that famous one?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. I am better than. That was a
I was watching
wild
that
moment.
live. I was watching that one live when it happened. I'm like, dang girl. I mean, but I kind of feel that right now.
Yeah.
I'm not really.
It's still not
but,
over. I mean, it's still. I just googled 2024 election results. Pennsylvania's not done. And it looks like Pennsylvania, Arizona, and Nevada, are all leaning, and Michigan and Wisconsin are all leaning. Yeah.
Oh, Minnesota.
Towards Trump.
Minnesota, come on.
Minnesota's blue, but but not nearly as much as I would have hoped.
Yeah, like come on, Minnesota, what's up? This is how you pay your amazing governor.
Yeah,
I was gonna move to Minnesota because of Tim Walz, and I don't know. I don't know if I want to be around you guys if you don't appreciate your governor. Like I can't. Like oh my god, look how you're just. How amazing would our country be if Bernie had been president for 2 years or two terms, and then we could have had Tim Walz as VP, and then maybe the president. Like how? What a wonderful country. Not perfect, but how much better would it be? Those are the old white men I want.
Yeah.
But now it's like anxiety again. At least that's how I felt like when he was in office the first time. Every day, like, what crazy thing is he gonna do or say? Like, are we gonna, like, what? Like, it's just anxiety. So it's just not good for our health to be so stressed out.
So and that's people will remember that next election. You know, it'll be a clown show like it was when Trump was president, and then another Democrat will win, and they'll have to clean up Trump's mess that he actually makes it about, economics and stuff, even though that people think he's a genius about economics, but he like ran a huge deficit, even though he was inheriting Obama's great economy, so yeah, it's just the cycle. It's just people are dumb.
Yeah. Ryuzaki! Oh my gosh. I wonder if he like needs to go to the bathroom, even though I just took him out. I might have to take him. Ryuzaki, what do you want? Oh my gosh, he's so
Live
nice.
stream it. Live stream.
Ew. You don't want to see that. Unless I put Trump's face on the floor and he just does that, like on his face.
Exactly. Like, it's gonna be as good. Live stream your dog taking a shit. It'll be as good as Trump's next term.
Then he's gonna sue me, but I don't care. I'll be like, he's gonna tweet, I hate this girl. I'll be like, cool, I'm honored. I want you to hate me. I hate you too.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he's coming after all of us. I'm sure. Yeah, Trump is his DOJ is gonna come after us and every lefty. Yeah.
And I'm gonna burn the flag. Ooh, I'm gonna burn the flag. Ooh, he wants to imprison people who burn the flag. Well, you can't.
That's right.
I cannot wait. I really wanted to buy a flag and burn it. I'll tweet it.
Everyone, the second somebody says like, "Oh, I'm gonna lock up everybody who burns a flag," that's when you burn a flag.
Right?
Somebody like comes for your First Amendment, right? Yeah. I hope everybody has a flag in their closet that they're waiting to burn the second that Trump goes, we're coming after people. Just
go at his inauguration and just be burning flags right outside.
Yeah. Here's your red wave.
Burn a flag and then maybe like burn like a picture of him or something, or like a cardboard cutout or something. But I don't want to spend money on a cardboard cutout of him. Ew, disgusting. But like, but maybe have my dog like poop on his face. That'd be cool.
Can you imagine how much work it would take to make a cardboard cutout of orange fascist? I don't think that they have enough like ink. Like they don't have enough like orange ink to be able to manufacture one of those.
I actually have made my own cardboard cutout, so I actually know how long it takes to make one. But I made one of Johnny Depp for for a costume. So Johnny Depp one was fine, but like, yeah, I'm not gonna go through that again for this idiot. So no. But Johnny, because like I dressed up as Johnny Depp's lawyer for Halloween.
Johnny Depp's lawyer?
Yeah, so I needed him as my prop for the costume. Yeah, that was like, I was like, how many Yeah, I was like, how many women dressed up as Johnny Depp's lawyer? Not that many. So I'm like, let me do it. At least this is how it went. So I was just walking around with Johnny Depp, but it was so good. Like my cardboard cutout was so good. I mean, I made it like scale and everything, and people thought it was like I would just put him in random places, and people thought it was like an actual person, like from like seeing him like in the periphery, like it just seemed like it was an actual person. They're like, oh no,
Yeah,
he's just like seeing people. So yeah,
that's the real Johnny Depp. He's in my neighborhood. That's how bad things are for him now.
I'm gonna take him outside and see if he needs to go. I just wish I had a picture of him so I can have him poop on it. I really do. If I find like a sign or something, I will steal it because I don't care about you guys anymore. And then I'll have my dog poop on it and then film it and tweet it. So
my dog's gonna take a shit on your sign.
So I'd be like, you want to sue my dog? You want to come after my dog?
It's great. That's a great idea. I think this video would go viral for sure if you did that.
It's like, F her on and find out. Come on.
It'd be the first step in taking our country back. But it's not over.
The first lawsuit against the dog. Of a human against a dog. Of a president. The first time a president sued a dog. I need the fame for the likes. So I need the fame for the likes. So I'll just do it. I'll go on all the talk shows. Be like, yes, he is suing my dog. Okay, so he needed a pee.
Oh, okay.
It reminds me of the he's pooping now. Dang, if only I had a photo. But I don't know if anyone who's watching. One of my favorite SNL commercials, like fake commercials, was this one with Will Ferrell. It was Wade Blazingame, I think his name was, and he's like the lawyer for dogs. Or no, he was a lawyer that he would sue dogs. Because he's like, why is it okay, like, for dogs to poop on the yard? If a human can't do it, why can a dog do it? I will sue them. So I'll have to get him, but that's like one of the funniest commercials ever. So,
those were the days.
Yeah. And I wanted to see more Maya Rudolph. Dang it. As Kamala.
I know, right? That's the biggest tragedy. Is we're not going to get more Kamala on SNL.
And freaking Jim Gaffigan as Tim Walz was so good. I don't know if you saw Jim Gaffigan as Tim Walz.
I didn't see that.
Yeah. I think he's only done like one skit so far. I think like the first one when they came back from the break. But yeah, he was really, really good as Tim Walz. But yeah, how can you not how are Kamala and Tim Walz more liked, like in the polls? Like they're more liked than these idiots, and they how do they win? Like JD Vance is like so the most unliked politician of all time.
Yeah, but I don't think he was really that much liked by the maggots either. You know.
But why would you vote for him? I mean, I guess because you want the other idiot. Maybe I guess they'll put up with him, but
Tim Walz was. I mean, not Tim Walz. JD Vance was such a wild pick. It's a wild pick because it was basically like Trump's kid saying, like, "Yeah, you got to pick JD Vance," even though he said Trump was America's Hitler.
Yeah,
and he hates cops. Like that's so insane. It has been a wild 4 years.
Okay. I think I finished my drink. I don't remember, but
I got one more. I'm debating whether or not I should drink it.
So how many have you had?
I've had two little PBRs at the start of this journey, and then I finished my IPA.
Oh, so it has three already. 3 beverages.
Yeah. Yeah, it's technically 2. It's 2, right?
What time? Oh, wait.
This is 1.
That's 2? Okay. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. But is it midnight over there where you are?
It is. Yeah, it is. It's past midnight.
Oh shoot. Well, you have to work. So I understand.
I know. I gotta go and work with kids. And
Dang, the future. No, no, they're great. They're like the only good thing about this country.
yeah, I'm gonna be like, the future is in your hands. We failed.
Thanks, mom and dad. Grandparents, you're awesome. Parents, you're horrible.
Fuck Gen
Except
X.
ours.
Yeah.
We're not talking about our parents because we know they didn't vote for you know who. So all the other ones, F you.
Just say it. You can say it.
You're gonna
I give you
feel
permission.
the rain. Oh no, I don't say it ever.
You don't cuss?
I'm not. No, I'm not censoring myself. I just don't say it.
Okay.
Well, I guess I censor myself like anyway, so I'm not doing it like it's not anything different from That's me being myself. Oh yeah, I
get
did
it.
finish
That's
it.
admirable.
I still have a little bit.
I don't like to cuss. I mean, I don't like to cuss when I'm around people who don't cuss. Because it's like it's rude. It's indecorous.
I mean, I don't really mind. It's kind of like smoking. Well, I guess I don't smoke, but like I don't want people. If you're gonna smoke, go outside. But like with cussing, it's like I don't want you to like if you want to cuss. Like I'm not. It's not like I'm saying that's just my own thing. It's kind of like a religion thing. Like those are my beliefs. So I'm not gonna impose them on you. You know, my values or whatever. Yeah.
So you don't cuss because it's like it's a values thing. It's a religious thing. Are you religious?
No, I'm not. It's just like I guess I never did it, so it's like I grew up like with parents who were like kind of strict about that, and I was so used to not doing it that I was just like I became an adult and I was like I feel weird now. Like I'm so used to like not saying those words. So
yeah, you just don't care to say them. Yeah, I don't think they're like mandatory or anything. It's not like when you hit 30, you got to start dropping F-bombs.
And I feel like it makes you like
now.
And I feel like it kind of forces you to like maybe express yourself better because you can't just rely on those words sometimes. But then like I understand sometimes they help you get things out, but I'm like I'll get it out a different way, my anger. I don't really have to cuss, but like I'll get it out another way.
Yeah.
I
don't like to cuss around. Like if it's Thanksgiving or Christmas, I don't, cuss because I feel good. I don't cuss around my nieces or nephew.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do have.
This doesn't feel right.
I do have to watch myself sometimes. Like even though I don't cuss, I'll just say like "what the heck," and like my nephew, the older one, the 2-year-old, like he'll like copy what I say. So my sister's like, "Don't say that." I'm like, and then he'll be like, "What the heck?" And I'm like, "Oh shoot, I'm sorry." But I was like, "Hey, at least I said heck and not the HE hockey stick word."
Yeah, that's a good point. I just want to tell everybody potentially watching. I don't cuss around the kids I work with. Like I work with kids. I don't cuss out loud. I mean, I cuss internally all day long, but yeah, no, not out loud.
And then
I'm just kidding. I never cuss, not even internally. I've never. Yeah.
Oh, okay, never.
No, of course not. Oh. I would never cuss.
Okay, now there's a video. Cenk explodes on weak Democrats that the young Turks just uploaded. So he's already scolding them for being horrible. But it's like, Cenk, calm down. Like, say it tomorrow, okay? Until it's official that he won. Like, don't. Like, I'm not happy as well, but like, I'm still not gonna unleash the rage yet. Like, there's more rage. You think this is rage? You haven't seen nothing yet.
Yeah.
But I'm just waiting for the result.
Do you think there's like, it doesn't look good. Obviously it doesn't look good, but do you think there's any small little chance? Because I'm looking at Google right now and Pennsylvania's leaning Republican. Arizona's leaning Republican. Nevada's leaning Republican. Wisconsin's leaning Republican. Michigan, all the fucking. I would never cuss. I would never do that. What I just said, I would never. All the states that Trump tried to replace electoral slates in are leaning Republican. They're leaning towards Trump, because they're a bunch of weak cucks that like when people try to overthrow their votes, because that's a man. And I'll shake his hand. Well played, sir. You overturned my rights. Well played. But do you think? I don't know. What do you think? Is there a chance that this could swing around overnight?
I just don't want to say anything. I don't know. I'm gonna wait because it's. Oh well, I mean, Iowa's 94% counted. So.
I don't know. I don't think so, but I also don't know. So, I wonder what Alan Lichtman's saying right now. There's 13 keys.
Anna's yelling too, so now Anna's yelling. Yeah, Alan Lichtman, what? Come on. And then what happened to all these people? Alan Lichtman, the Iowa, you guys are usually right. Like, what happened? We were counting on you because you're usually right.
It's a historic, yeah. It's a big shift. It's a big shift that nobody really understands, I don't think, I like to just say that people are idiots, and that's why, But we'll be studying this for a long time and thinking about what has happened. Yeah, for sure.
At least I live in a state where it was blue because we're smart. We're smart over here. Yeah. So I am happy about that. Because all the other states I've lived in are red. So I'm just glad I'm not there. It feels really good. Like I will say, after going back to a blue state, it just feels like a lot better for me. Not that I live in like a bubble or something where everyone agrees with me. It's just the vibe so different. So I am glad that I moved back to a blue state, just because I did meet some cool friends in the red states I was in, but I just feel so much better. Lots of people trying to convert me to their religion. It's like, okay, can you just leave me be? Like, I'm not trying to convert you to anything. Can you just, leave me alone? And feeling like I was like, I don't know, sometimes you'd be around so many religious people that I felt like I was like a horrible person. Like, I'm so controversial, and I'm like, really, me? Do you even know me? Like, I don't cuss. How am I like the most wild one here and controversial one? It's because I'm like around super religious people that just look at me like, ooh, my God, you're so out there. I'm like, I'm really not. You guys are just so conservative. That's why.
Yeah.
And so I feel like I can be like myself now. In the blue state. So
yeah. Sometimes I wonder if that feeling of you can't be yourself is a little overblown. Sometimes I wonder, because I worry about how I'll be perceived, because I'm not religious. I'm an atheist, and even though my family's very religious and they run with religious people, when I go home for the holidays, I'm around people that make religious bids towards oh, isn't God so great? And I can't really be like, yes, of course, because it's not really what I believe. But sometimes I wonder if people are more cosmopolitan than I would give them credit for, and I can actually open up and be more of myself around and in those circumstances,
Oh, really? I mean, try it, I guess.
No, actually, it's not gonna go well. Yeah.
No, it's just I felt like in the red states, especially in Georgia, I'd be at a party or something, get together, and I would just say something that was just not even that crazy, and people are just looking at me like, ooh, wait, that's a little much. Oh, it's not even that bad. I'm like, okay, I guess I can't talk about this.
Yeah, no, you're right. Actually, I feel pretty dumb for saying what I just said. It's absolutely never tell anybody the truth, kids. That's the message here today.
Except in a blue state, we'll accept you.
Yes, where there's actual freedom to think the way you think and express yourself how you want to express yourself and see all different kinds of people. I think conservatives, they just want to sit on their porches on a Sunday afternoon and not see any like gay people or trans people, you know. They just want to feel like everybody's like them.
They're not doing anything to you. It's just let them live, like freaking Tim Walz says, mind your own dang business.
Mind your own damn business.
Yes. Like why is that so hard? Okay. Let's normalize minding your own business. I just feel bad for Bernie. Like, I wonder what Bernie's thinking right now. Like, oh God, I have to work with this idiot again. I thought the nightmare was over. I just want to hug Bernie and be like,
Bernie's got to be used to everything by now, though. You know, he's seen everything.
Poor Bernie. It's like, dang it, nightmare. It's like never gonna
to live your whole life principled like that, and then just see like unprincipled fucking hypocrites. Oh my God, I'm so disillusioned with Christians. It's so absurd. I'm holding off from saying the F word, but it's really appropriate right now. All right, I just can't believe. I just can't believe like there's all these Christians. Trump sold Bibles to pay for the defamation charges against the woman that he was found liable of raping. You know, and Christians are praying for this guy. You know, oh my God. It's useless. Like there's this piece for me that like if your values don't get you to the point where the leader of your country can try to overturn an election and that doesn't disqualify him from taking another oath to the Constitution that he already betrayed, your values don't mean shit. Like they don't work. You've made a mockery of them. They don't matter. I won't listen to anybody anymore. I just won't listen to any things about like God and Trump or country. To me, it's all fucking bullshit. It really is. It's useless bullshit that I don't know. It gets them through the day, I guess, but it doesn't mean anything that they say that it will mean from now for the next 4 years at least. Yeah, if Trump wins. But we all know we're gonna wake up in Kamala. It's gonna be a red wave tomorrow. All right, Pennsylvania blue. Wisconsin blue. Oh my God, I'm so fucking disillusioned right now. But it's okay. I know what I got to do. I know my trajectory. I'm going to be making content about this and trying to educate people and following the example of principled people like Bernie and Waltz and yeah.
I just want to say, you dummies, yeah, you're dummies. I don't even care. Who think, oh, if he cares about you, like you're gonna learn.
Right. She said dummies.
You're gonna learn. Yeah, apparently I'm horrible because I say dummies. Dummies.
Whoa. Whoa.
Dummies.
Look those kids in the eye tomorrow after this.
Yeah. Somebody dum.
Whoa. Hot
like, he does not care about you. I don't know how you're gonna learn that he only cares about himself. Literally everything he does is in his best interest. Like, but okay, you're gonna have to learn the hard way. Apparently, that's how America has to learn. They have to learn the hard way because that's how dumb people learn. Dumb people learn that way. Smart people learn from others' mistakes. They learn from history. They, educate themselves so they don't repeat those mistakes. Dumb people have to learn the hard way. So good luck.
I understand. You don't have to be. The thing that I thought though, I thought that you didn't have to be smart. You can be dumb and still recognize that these are the principles, long held fundamental American principles on which our constitutional republic is based on. And if you betray those principles, obviously, then you're disqualified from running for president. But yeah, that's not the case. Everything's on the table now. I don't know where this goes. I really don't. I don't know if is the Democratic experiment over in America? It could be. We'll see how it goes. I won't, say anything before I have all the data, but I don't see that. I would have never dreamed that was a possibility when I was younger, but now, yeah, I don't know,
Oh,
I don't know if Trump appoints one of his kids as the next president, because we gotta keep the immigrants out. So Ivanka, she's got to be the one. She's gonna be we got to do it, and I don't want to do it. I don't want, like I can just see that coming.
Yeah, and apparently it looks like the Senate and the House is probably gonna be mostly Republicans. So
The House too.
What are you guys idiots? Yeah, I guess so. Why would you vote back Tom Cruise? Ted Cruz wishes he was Tom Cruise. Okay.
He's definitely not
why?
Tom Cruise.
Oh no, I'd much rather have Tom Cruise. Okay, the only bad thing about him is the Scientology. Other than that, I think he's awesome.
Ted Cruz, bottom gun.
Like, why? He freaking abandoned you, okay? When you're like freezing to death, he went to freaking Cancun. But I guess you don't care. You have short-term memories. All right. I hope he abandons you again. You deserve it.
I don't like gay people.
Since Florida, this is why I gave up on Texas and Florida. Officially, I'm done. I've given up on Texas and Florida. Like I can't have any more hope. Like time and time and again, you keep reelecting these idiots. So I'm done with you. And all these people, because I work in film. Oh yeah, move to Texas. Film industry's moving there. No, I'll never move there ever. So have fun. The only cool place in Texas is Austin. I'm not gonna move there for just one city. No, thank you.
Austin's so great. We both live in big blue states. We have I live in Colorado. You're in California, so.
Yeah, so at least our conscience is good. Okay, my state's pretty good. I'm pretty good. So I feel good about that. But all the other ones, my home state really disappointed me. Alaska, come on, man, Alaska. Okay, Alaska's 51%. Like, come on, come on, Alaska.
Bunch of drunks.
Hawaii, you're good. You're good. I like you. Okay. But I mean, Alaska's kind of far away, Sarah Palin, so they know what's going on.
Kamala, because it's a very it sounds good in songs. It's like a Hawaiian song, Kamala, Kamala.
Yeah. Oh God! Oh my gosh, Barron is huge. He's even taller than Barron is literally a giant. Oh my God! I have not seen Barron. Barron is literally towering over. Barron is twice as tall as everyone. What? How is Barron so big?
Are you watching? Are you watching a Trump rally right now?
Yeah, CNN. He's on CNN about to make a stupid speech with his stupid family.
Jesus.
Yeah, look at the smug smile on their faces. Barron is so big. That's what she said. But he's like
6'7", I think. Yeah. He's really tall.
Humongous! Oh my God! Seeing him standing next to everyone, he's literally. Oh my! I'm just amazed. He needs to be in the NBA. But it's God. I think he's the one that
boy. He's gonna be 8 feet tall by next year.
He's just gonna pass it on to Barron. Barron's gonna be our next president. This is great.
They've been feeding him human growth hormone.
Oh God, these idiots! I don't want to see any of their faces.
Gosh, why are you watching that? I don't want to watch that.
I don't know. I'm looking at the AP now, the AP website. I'm gonna refresh it. I'm gonna refresh Kyle Kalinski's Twitter feed.
Yeah.
And Young Turks, let's see. Oh, now they're watching. Oh, they're watching the same speech right now. They're tuning into that. I'm looking at the comments here for the TYT chat. People are saying it is so sad, man. It is so bad. And then somebody else said, I'm just really sad right now. Red wall. And then someone else said, this is all because I prayed for Trump. Yes, it's all you. Okay, you're so powerful.
Yeah. They all prayed for him to win the last election too, though. So it's confirmation bias. They'll ignore whenever he loses. Only pay attention to when he wins. Don't you remember all the prophecy that everyone was going on their evangelical telecast things and being like, I've gotten a word from the Lord that he's bestowing. And then when he lost, like they just made
No,
up a bunch
JD
of conspiracy
Vance.
theories about how he actually won. There's just you can't do anything about that.
You know, he had a close JD Vance. Almost threw up. Like really, like I just want to block him permanently from like everything. Like I want to have like a filter that every time he goes on the screen, it's just like there's his
I'm sure
face.
there's probably going to be enough filters. There's probably going to be AI and stuff where you can pretend that Harris is the president
So
for the next few years
punchable.
for sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not just his face; it's personality that makes him punchable. So, and I'm not actually gonna punch him. All right, it's just an expression because he does have a punchable face, just like Ted Cruz.
Unless he comes close to you, unless his face comes within punchable proximity to your fist, then yeah, who knows?
I wear my eyeliner better. Okay, come at me, come at me, JD Vance. We'll have an eyeliner competition. Okay, let's see who wins.
Yeah, we'll see who cries and their mascara runs first.
Oh, I don't even. Oh, I can't even. Oh, I like turned on JD Vance was on the screen. Disgusting. Okay, I don't know.
I can't believe you're watching it. There's no way
I
I'm
was
watching it.
I was trying to look at the comments and it's just the screen's right next to it. Why are these like Trump supporters like just I guess trolling like the Young Turks comments? Someone said people should self-support. Don't worry, it's gonna happen. I'm leaving. Oh God, I don't know if he's claiming victory already.
267. All right, he needs 3 more electors to win. All right, this could turn around.
Oh, shut up! Stop. Okay, let's see.
The Pennsylvania flips back. Kamala's only down.
And anyone on
290,000 votes. All right.
He's probably going to appoint other Supreme Court justices, even though, and now, I mean, he can do whatever they ruled that he can do whatever he wants. So, that's just great.
It's going to be bad.
I don't know, like,
oh, God. Yeah, it's going to be bad for civil rights and minority rights and stuff. Yeah, it's probably, that's my guess. It's going to be pretty bad.
Yeah, good luck, everyone who said, oh, he cares about us. No, he doesn't. Okay, he only cares about white men. Okay, like, that's it.
Yeah.
Not even women.
I mean, I'll be fine. I'm cis white guy, But, yeah, I think it's, we have to shore up our support for, minorities and immigrants.
Pretty much the only group. That's pretty much the only group he hasn't offended. White men who are not veterans, because he insulted veterans. So, white men who are not veterans, he likes you. Everyone else, he's insulted you in some way.
You said he did insult veterans. You did say.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. If you're not a veteran, he likes you, and you're a white guy, he likes you.
Yeah.
So.
If you are a veteran, and you're a sucker and a loser.
I don't know if any, obviously some veterans probably voted for him, but, how could you? I don't know how you could be a veteran and hear that stuff and then be like, yeah, I'm going to go for that guy.
Yeah.
Why?
They did their best. I mean, the top generals in, the country were like, this guy's a fascist. He's awful. Yeah. People don't care.
Somebody donated $5 to the Young Turks, and then they said, "Congrats on cultivating the largest hate watching audience on YouTube."
The largest hate watching what?
Audience. I guess people are hate watching the Young Turks. But you gave them $5 to say that? Okay. I mean, they got your money. So, hey. I mean, give me money if you want to hate on me. As long as you pay me, you can hate.
That's right.
Give me your money.
Yeah. Hate stream.
Yeah. Okay, there's no more comments. No one else is commenting. Okay. Well, let me know if you need to go. I don't want to keep you up, but at least I finished my drink, so that's good. Eventually we're gonna.
I don't want to face reality.
I just want to just stay asleep. Actually,
yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna
maybe
do.
Take some drugs right now. Take some shrooms. Be transported.
Now I gotta go. Now I gotta go and look at all the comments of people that I argue with on like Facebook and Instagram. Have me
really?
in my face.
Oh no.
I'm ready.
He's probably saying
Can't believe
greatest
I'm watching
election of all time, most perfect election of all time. Even though earlier you were tweeting how I've gotten reports of fraud. It's like, what about that? What about what you were saying earlier? Actually, I was wrong. No fraud. No fraud was happening. It was the most perfect election of all time.
It's. I mean, it's like a rite of passage to speak out of both sides of your mouth. It's a virtuous thing to be like, you know, yep, we got to stop counting in states where I'm ahead and keep going where I'm behind. You know.
Oh my gosh. There's like no love between them. Like he just tried to like kiss Melania. Okay, you don't feel the love at all, but
no,
all right.
Dude. Can you believe? Do you remember when Melania? You remember when at the RNC and like I think somebody tried to kill Trump like 2 days before, and she didn't kiss him. You know, even though he was like almost killed 2 days before.
Oh, the recent RNC. I thought you were talking about like a few elections ago or something.
No, yeah, recently. She hates that guy, and she's pro-choice. Melania is like the most liberal Trump-hating person there is. It's his own wife. She hates that guy. It probably has something to do with all the like the rape and cheating with porn stars stuff. That's what I'm guessing she's upset about.
He's so ugly. Like he's just like, I mean, I'm just being for real. He's ugly, and his personality makes him even uglier. Like he's just like, if he was like a good person, you know, that would help. But he's ugly on the inside. He's ugly on the outside. I don't know. Ew. And then JD Vance. Ew. Okay, look at you on the screen.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Why are you doing that to yourself? Yeah, Trump looks like
also disgusting.
He looks like those rotten pumpkins you leave too long after Halloween. You know.
Like it's really hard to even get like a good picture of him. Every photo I see, every still, he's like, like it's nasty.
Yeah.
He
looks so much older now too. Do you think he's gonna last 4 years? He's aging so quick. He looks like Bilbo Baggins took off the ring. You know, like that's how fast he's aging now.
Yeah. He's gonna pass it on to Baron. I don't even know how like freaking JD Vance's wife can even be with him when he didn't even defend her when Marjorie Taylor Greene said that comment. And it's like, you don't even defend your wife's honor. To me, that's automatic divorce. Like, you don't.
What did Marjorie Taylor Greene say about Vance's wife?
Well, she was saying like because Kamala's like half Indian, that like the White House is gonna smell like curry or something like that, and like it's you know, yeah, and it's like your wife is Indian, and he didn't like denounce the comments and stuff. So it's like. Your own wife is Indian, like couldn't say something about that. Now JD Vance.
Unprincipled pieces of shit.
I need to think of a nickname for him. He's just disgusting. With his evil, he literally has like serial killer eyes. JD Vance. Maybe I call him serial killer Vance. I don't know. He looks like a serial killer. Like he does. Like if I would not want to be in an elevator alone with that man. If I saw him, if the elevator opened and he was there, I'd be like, oh, I'll just wait for the next one. It's okay. No, like you can go in there. It's fine.
Did you see the sketch on like I think it was Jimmy Kimmel or something like that, and Haley Joel Osment, the actor Haley Joel Osment.
Yeah.
Haley Joel Osment played him, and it was yeah.
Oh. I saw him.
I worked shop, and he's just so awkward.
Oh really? I would love to see that.
Yeah.
He's still like kind of like a little pudgy now, Haley Joel.
Haley Joel Osment?
Yeah, or did he lose weight?
No, he's
got a little pudgy.
Yeah, he's a little pudge.
Okay, because I worked on a show and he was there.
Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, like I worked on a show a few years ago, like probably like 4 years ago, and like Haley Joel was there, and I didn't recognize him right away because he was like bigger and hairier. Then somebody was like, "That's Haley Joel Osment." I was like, "Oh, really? Wow."
Yeah, yeah.
Dang, okay.
He's doing pretty good though. He was on The Boys a little bit. I was happy to see him there. Yeah.
Oh, okay. He's still working. That's good.
Yeah, I think so.
What happened? What happened? Obama came out making great speeches. Like, yeah, he's not perfect. I don't agree with him on everything, but he is amazing. All these freaking celebrities, like literally almost every celebrity known to man, like coming out for Kamala at all rallies. I was watching her rallies. Okay, a lot of people came out for her. I was watching Tim Walz's rallies. You know, the Clintons. Like, yeah, I don't really like them, but you know, they literally are bringing out everyone. I was like, dang, they're bringing out everyone possible to like help with this campaign. And
America. And it's the economy.
no,
I mean, it's like the way that people feel about it. You know, they feel like inflation's really bad, even though like we have the best inflation out of any developed country, and you know, it's lots of it thanks to Biden. And that's the thing. Like Trump's going to inherit all of this like work that Biden did in fixing the economy and take total credit for it. And that's just the cycle. That's just how it goes.
like he took credit for like Obama's economy, and then Obama would say that in the speeches. He's like, oh yeah, he's like trying to say, oh the economy was so great when he got in. It's like, yeah, because that was my economy.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
I mean, Obama left him a great economy, and then he's still like deficit spent like crazy. Yeah. I'm gonna be learning a lot about the economy. I'm thinking about going back to school. I need to like a better body of knowledge about this stuff. Sometimes like when I read about the structure of government and stuff, I'm like I get like confused about stuff, but I'd like to know much more about that so I can like speak more intelligibly and make better content about this stuff, especially now, you know.
I do recommend. I don't know if you've read. I kind of want to reread it again because I haven't. I think it's probably been 10 years since I read it the first time. But the book Freakonomics.
Yeah.
I recommend that book.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not like, I'm more of an artsy person, but like I actually read that whole book and for me that's like it's not really something I'm like, how am I gonna understand this? But like they explain the economics in a way that like somebody like me who's more like into the arts would understand.
Yeah, no, it sounds like a good idea for me. Yeah, like a good entry level thing into it.
Yeah,
that's not my fort. I'm like, you know, I struggle with math, numbers.
yeah,
I like to improve myself with that. Yeah.
That's like if somebody asked me of like a list of like 10 books, I recommend that would be on there. Freakonomics. So, and I've like been thinking. I was like, I kind of want to reread it again just to like refresh my memory. So that's a book I recommend if anyone's watching Freakonomics. Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially if you think he's the solution to everything, read that book.
Yeah.
Because that really helped me to just kind of understand like how Reaganomics is not it, and just so I recommend it.
I'll read it. It's go time.
Why is Anna smiling? Anna, don't smile so much. She's like kind of like has Anna Kasparian. She's like, because I'm watching the Young Turks.
The Young Turks watching it.
Yeah, it's them watching the speech, and she's kind of smiling. I guess maybe he said something funny or whatever, so she's laughing. But I'm not really, because I don't want to listen to him. But yeah, I mean, at least there's term limits, so that's good. But why did we have to do it again? Why? Why?
Oof.
Perché?
Who knows? Who knows what happens now?
I'm frustrated when I say things in other languages. That's how you know I'm frustrated. That's a sign.
I only know a few things in Spanish. Rompecabezas.
I used to go to Spanish. Now I'm going to Italian. That's like my automatic, like, I'm frustrated is Italiano. So
Oh, okay. I don't know any Italian.
But it's similar to Spanish. But
Yeah.
yeah, that's a good sign to like. You want to know if I'm mad? I'm saying things out loud in another language that's not English. I'm mad.
Definitely.
That's how you'll
Oh no,
know.
that's Latin. Sorry.
Yeah, those comments aren't refreshing on the Young Turks. I guess I don't know if they like stop them or whatever. So,
Yeah.
no one's
All right.
commenting. So, hey to people watching that are not commenting, you creeps, stalkers. Show yourselves. Reveal yourselves.
Give me $5. Roast us for
Donate.
$5.
Donate if you hate. Donate. Oh, that's good. That rhymes. Though. It could be like.
Oh, that's a business plan.
That's gonna be on my shirt. If you hate, donate.
If you hate,
donate to me.
donate.
If you hate me, donate to me. I have one more thing, but I'm not gonna drink. This is too much. But it wasn't even that much. It wasn't even really strong. It was like 1.5 wine glasses for
Drink it.
one can. And the alcohol, where do you see? 5% by volume. That's not a lot.
Oh, yeah. No, that's not a lot. This is 9%.
That's why I don't feel. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's why I don't feel it as much. I used to drink this one wine. It was like a plum wine. I think it was like 13%. It's a Japanese plum wine. 13% by volume.
Whoa.
What are these?
Yeah, those vodka seltzers get pretty. They get pretty. They do the trick. They get pretty. They're strong.
Okay. Is he gonna shut up if he's done now? Oh God. Is that Elon Musk on stage?
You know what you
Who's
can do to
that
shut him up? Is
What?
click out of that video. Is exit out and stop torturing yourself.
Well, I'm trying to get like updates, but because they have the. I'm gonna refresh AP. Let me see what
Updates for
confidence
what?
he has. AP? I don't know. Like updates. Okay. It's still not over officially. Okay. Who is this?
Yeah,
bald
that's the other
dude?
thing. Is I've never really paid like close enough attention to these counts and stuff to really know like when it's over. Oh God.
I don't know who the bald guy is.
Dana
Is he
White,
gonna
he's
be?
the head of the UFC. He owns the UFC.
Oh, really? Is that who
Yeah.
that is?
Yep.
Wow, someone so knowledgeable about government. That's who I wanted.
Yeah,
in
exactly.
government.
Another traitor
Yeah.
dipshit that's gonna get some kind of
Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan
yeah.
2.0.
Yeah. Joe Rogan's gonna be the head of NASA. He's gonna look for aliens and stuff now.
Well, that sounds really smart. Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, I just like want to talk to people from other countries. Like, are they laughing at us right now? And if you are, I understand. I'm not. Like I said, I did not vote for him. I just
It's
want to talk
gonna
to them.
get
How do you feel?
crazy.
Also, if you're hiring, if you have a room available, call me. I will apply to be a citizen of your country. Except the Middle East. I'm not trying to go there. Yeah, just, I'm a woman. I'm trying to go somewhere where I'm gonna feel safe. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Norway. I felt very safe in Norway.
It's only slightly less worse over there for women now than it is here.
Right. Yeah.
Donate $5.
don't-
Hate on us if you disagree with anything we say. Pipe up. Just leave $5.
If you donate, I will give you the floor. Okay? You want to say something? You want to hate
Oh my gosh,
to
that'd be
my
awesome.
face?
Yeah. Anybody out there watching wants to come and offer their views.
If you want to make fun of me, sure.
Pipe up.
Just pay me. Pay me. If you pay me, you can come on. Pay to play. Pay to play, baby.
Pay to hate.
I mean, you like someone who's selfish like him. I'm going to be selfish. All right? So, you like selfish people. All right. Well, I'll be selfish too.
It's the age, man. That's what we're doing. It's all about the self now. Ah, Jesus.
Oh.
Well, Where do we go from here?
Well, watch Parker's new channel.
It sounds like
it's
I'm
gonna be
Keep going.
Oh, I'm just trying to promote your future channel.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay, they called AP called Minnesota for Kamala, so that's good. 90% counted. So at least Minnesota.
I think without Pennsylvania, it's done. Like if we don't have Pennsylvania, unless like some weird thing happens where it shows like, oh, Pennsylvania was, there was like some kind of fraud or some kind of like crazy thing that happened.
Pennsylvania, 96% counted. She's behind by like 189,000. So we just
right, and there's not enough in the counties, counted. Right?
Yeah. We can get those mail-in ballots counted. We can probably maybe win by like a couple votes.
Yeah, I guess. Well, hold on. NPR. I want to look at that thing of like when the mail-in ballots.
Oh, look. Okay, other candidates in Pennsylvania got 64,000. Okay, that's probably still wouldn't help. But yes, Jill Stein. I'm sorry. You could have sat this one out. I'm just,
fuck Jill Stein. Come on now.
I feel like I used to like her. I mean, I even went to like a little rally of hers in Philadelphia, like in 2016, when I was there for the DNC.
Sure.
But now it's just like I feel like it's more just like for herself now. I don't know. I could be wrong. Like she just is more in it for herself because she just wants. I don't know. Now
I get it. I mean, you got 30 party candidates that, they're standing by their principles and stuff and saying like, hey, we have to have a real like third party and alternatives so I'm going to stay in the race. But like,
because I feel like if it was
failed insurrectionist running, you got to drop out. You got to do the right thing,
That's how I feel like if I was a third party candidate and I saw how things were going, I was like, you know what? I don't know, just because I have a heart and I care, I'd be like, you know what? It's not really about, because I would be running for the country, for the people, not for myself. And I'd be like, you know what? I'm going to do what's better for the greater good. And I'm going to take myself out. If it's going to help, I will do that. But the fact that she didn't do that, that's what makes me think like, girl, are you doing it for yourself? Like, it seems like you are. Just like, don't tell me you thought you had a chance.
Like, I don't know. I don't know enough about Jill Stein. But I think RFK was talking about doing this. I don't know if he actually like ended up doing this. I may lose power. My lights just flickered because it's snowing outside. It's coming down. But RFK was talking about like dropping out of states where he was on the ballot so that he wouldn't take votes away from Trump, but he would stay on the ballot in states where like that were favored for Kamala so that he could take votes away from Kamala, like that's how dirty those guys are playing. So
yeah. Again, selfish. Like I would be doing, taking myself out for the good of the country, not, oh, let me take myself out in these states. No, I'll just take myself out. If it's going to be better for the country, I would do it.
And or at least it would have been seen that way. I don't think she took enough. I don't think she took enough votes away from Kamala for it to be like outcome determinant, but it would have sent a good message that like, hey, like we got to keep this guy out of office, even though it wouldn't have mattered. I don't think.
You know what I would have done? Like maybe I don't know. Like kind of maybe I'd be like, hey, girl, I'll drop out. I'll be like, I'll drop out if you put me in charge of the EPA or something like that. Give me a position. Like use your leverage. Like I don't know,
yeah. Like RFK did with like the.
I would be good. Yeah, I'd be good though. Like I'm not trying to like, I'm not like, I would be actually good for the country, not like them.
You're right.
Put me in charge of like education or something because I actually care about the future of the children. But that's what I would do. Just like use whatever leverage you have, like yeah. But I'm not running. I would never run though. Because I've had people tell me like, "Why don't you run?" I'm like, "No." Like, no, I'm so disappointed in this country. Like, no. I'd be like, I don't trust you guys to vote for me. That's why I wouldn't run.
That's the Jon Snow syndrome. You don't want it. I don't want it. That's why it's got to be you.
And I can't run if I don't trust the people. I'd be like, please vote for me, even though I don't think you actually will. Like, I can't run. Like, I'm like too genuine that like I can't fake it.
Yeah.
I'd be like, yeah, I don't really trust you to vote for me, but you should. So just do it.
I'm so upset that I have to like pay attention to these dipshits now. Like I didn't ever really pay all that much attention to like RFK and all the like dumb shit things he said on Joe Rogan and stuff. And now I gotta like, it's gonna take so much like attention and work.
God. Like I'm sorry, like I know
people are gonna say.
I know it's not RFK's fault. His voice sounds like that, but it's really hard to listen to. Like it's rough. Like I haven't really been able to get through a whole interview or anything with him just because like it's really hard. Like I'm very sensitive to certain sounds. Like they really irritate me. Like his voice.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can't get through it.
Win, you know, or not really. It's not really a big reason why he didn't win. He's third party, but like it's a big reason why maybe he did do a lot better, you know, because it's hard to listen to that kind of voice, and having a good signature voice is important, you know. Unfortunately, it's kind of superficial, but it's true.
Yeah. Let's see, Minnesota. Okay. Cool. Wisconsin. 91%.
Tell me.
Michigan.
It's not over.
Michigan is at 70. Michigan still 77% counted. Okay, there's a chance she could get Michigan. Okay.
Okay.
Wisconsin is at 91% counted. So, shoot, my phone. But yeah, Michigan. Come on, let's at least get Michigan. Come on, Michigan. Nevada 80% counted. Arizona 52. Okay, Arizona's still 52%. So.
Yeah.
But I don't have hope in Arizona. Surprise me. That'd be cool. But
Alaska's only 51%.
Yeah.
Look at that. That's weird.
It's only 3 electoral votes.
Yeah.
Let's see, Maine. Maine was already called.
Yeah.
Okay.
4 electoral votes.
Woo, California. Yeah, we did it.
Looking good without Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania, 96% counted. Oh, like, why? Your own freaking Josh Shapiro. You don't like him? He's a Dem. He supported Kamala. Does that not matter?
Who? Oh, Shapiro. Shapiro. Yeah, he was one of the. He was like in the running to be the vice president for a while, wasn't he?
Yeah. And he did some rallies for her. He was there to when Tim Walz was introduced. So
if we had just had a Biden John Shapiro ticket, it would have been no. I ain't played that game. What if? How it could have gone this way?
No, Biden would have lost way worse. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, I wanted
Biden.
I mean, yeah, that debate was awful.
Yeah, I was one of those people who wanted him to drop out. Because I was like, at least let's put up a good fight, and like, that's not a good fight. It was just so bad. At least I'm like, did you guys forget the debate? Like how good she was? I feel like people need to be reminded how good she was, and
she
how
so good.
Horrible.
He was scared of the
how horrible she was. Oh, they're eating the dogs. Like, and you voted for that guy.
Eating our pets. Yeah.
The guy that sounds like your crazy person just walking outside. You just voted for that guy. Okay, the guy that's walking around outside yelling random stuff. That's who you voted for to be your president.
He's a dipshit. He's a dipshit, just like more than half the country. I think he might win the popular vote. That's one of the crazier things. Yeah,
and he never has, right?
68 million. It's only at 68 million votes right now. 63 million for Kamala. Is that the popular vote?
You know what? Yeah, but you know what that's telling me? Because he's never won the popular vote before. that's telling me the country's still racist and misogynistic. They're like, oh, woman of color? No. At least Hillary was white. Biden was a white guy, so we like them more. But a woman of color? No. I'm sorry. And I kind of knew this was gonna happen because people don't want to admit it. But there are still a lot of racist people and people who don't think a woman can run the country. And you guys are so dumb. And I thought
Yeah.
it would have been kind of cool because Mexico elected their first female president, and I was like, dang, how cool would it be to have two women, North America, like have two women, two of the countries in North American countries be run by women for once. Have a little
Yeah.
bit of
In Canada,
compassion there,
all of North
some
America.
kindness. Well, Justin Trudeau.
Yeah, I was just thinking,
It's
like, what if you had like Canada, America, and Mexico all with like women presidents, like the whole of North America?
But at least two of the three would have been cool, But now, no. It's just I think, it's just America is so scared. They're so scared of a woman running the
Yeah, I think
country.
you're
I don't
right.
know why it's so
I would have
scary.
expected more. I would have expected Kamala to win the popular vote, and I guess I don't know. I guess she might still. I mean, there's going to be more votes, but also Jill Stein, over 500,000, well over 500,000. Robert Kennedy, over 500,000. Yeah, I don't really know how to make sense of that. Like, oh, Chase Oliver, a similar 500,000. Interesting.
I just wish the people who are racist, just be honest about it. I hate these secret closet racists because they exist, and I hate when just at least the ones who are out at least you're honest. I know who you are. Okay, I can see. Okay, you're racist. Cool. I don't want you in my life. Cool. But the secret ones, it's I don't really have respect for you because you can't you can't be true. Show yourself. I don't know. It's you're a coward.
It's covert. Yeah, it's like we kind of it's one of those lurking around in the darkness kind of threats rather than I'd rather just have this in the light. Why can't you just be honest about it? That's kind of how I am with people that I'm like, all right, why don't you just be honest and say you would rather have a dictator Trump than a Kamala president, you know?
Yeah.
Because then we could at least move on from there.
Yeah, I think the secret ones are worse. Just because at least I know where you stand, don't pretend you're one thing when you're not. Also, I think Kyle Kulinski was watching the Trump speech, so he was tweeting some stuff.
Jesus.
So he said Trump has mentioned Elon landing rockets, Bryson DeChambeau, the golfer, and Dana White from the UFC, and he hasn't mentioned Kamala or Democrats yet. Dana White, speaking after Trump tells him to shout out the Nelk Boys, Aiden Ross and Joe Rogan. Jesus Christ. Watching this Trump acceptance speech, we are so cooked as a country, bro. It's a wrap. Trump says God saved his life so he could save the country. Oh gosh, shut up. Not you, Kyle, but shut him up. Oh God.
Yeah.
And then Mehdi Hassan. Do you know who Mehdi Hassan is?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay,
he did really good. He was really good. He was on a panel on Piers Morgan going against Sarah Palin and another conservative with Destiny. It was really good.
Yeah, he's really good. So Kyle retweeted him, and Mehdi is saying people, including the top U.S. journalists, perhaps especially top U.S. journalists, don't quite get how bad it's going to be, how beyond term one it'll be, how bad the Musks and RFKs will be. Yeah, I don't think even I fully accept how bad it's going to be, and I have been shouting how bad. So, I mean, I could have told you that. And I have been shouting how bad it's going to be for years. Yeah, that's why I didn't want to see it. I knew it was going to be bad. So,
right, yeah.
Why give him a chance to show us? it's gonna be bad. Like, why do we need to see it? Like, can we just like not? Can we just acknowledge? Oh, it was gonna be pretty bad. Let's just not vote for him. That'd be cool.
Oh.
Oh, they're showing a video of like Cenk. Is this when he conceded his race or what? Because Cenk ran.
Ooh. I kind of want to see Cenk go off. That actually sounds like a fun time to see him just rage.
Well, I mean, I guess he already went off because they uploaded a video that said like Cenk goes off on Democrats or something unless he did it again. But I mean, they're probably gonna keep going on about it. Yeah, so there's a couple new videos on TYT. So Cenk says the Democrats failed us. Then, oh yeah, Cenk explodes on weak Democrats. And then they just uploaded a new one that says Donald Trump wins 2024 election. So they're already calling it.
Yeah.
But CNN isn't even calling it. Jeez. Jeez. Oh my God. We could have had, like, it's like you guys never want to progress, honestly. The old people, our parents. Not our parents, but the other parents that voted for him.
Yeah, not our parents. Our parents are cool.
Yeah, you guys don't want to see a woman ever be president. Like, that's what you're telling me. Like, you just keep rejecting. And I'm not saying vote for her because she's a woman, but it's like, I know that is part of the reason why some of them didn't vote for her. And that's not the only reason. That's not why I voted for her. I wasn't because, like, oh, I just want a woman. Like, if it's going to be, like, Sarah Palin, no. Like, I didn't vote just because she's a woman, but I definitely know that is part of the reason. And just her race is also part of the reason.
Yeah.
And I don't know why that's so hard for people, like, just vote on, like, their policies and stuff. Like, what does her being a woman and her race have to do? Like, why is that so scary?
Like, yeah, I mean, I thought she was, pretty qualified. She, like, won, more elections and stuff than Trump did before being president, like being attorney general and, like, all that stuff. I think she had, like, pretty good qualifications. Seems like the kind of person that, like, puts herself in a position where, like, she's gonna win. Like she's putting herself in a position where it's because she's gonna strategize to put her, like, the country in a position where we would be ahead. I think Trump does that too, but I think he does it for fascistic reasons, and autocratic reasons. He wants to position himself so that he can enrich his friends and make money for people that are already really rich.
And she worked her way to where she is now. She wasn't, given anything to her on a silver platter. And I just, I was thinking about, like, when she has to certify the results, like, how is that going to feel on January? Like, she's going to be like, it should have been me.
Yeah. I don't know. I think that'll be a really important moment for the country. I mean, to show.
And she's not gonna be like, oh no, it should have been me and start an insurrection. No, she's gonna, even though it's gonna probably be painful, like, she's still gonna do it because that's, she's doing the right thing.
Yeah, of course. Even though, like, Trump with his rationale would have said, like, I mean, if Trump was like Kamala's president, like, his argument was that Pence had the authority to just unilaterally reject the election results, so, like, if she's playing by his rules, then she would just reject the election results, even though the Electoral Count Act has been reformed a little bit since then. But you know what I mean, like, he would have done that. That's exactly what he would do. Yeah.
Okay, well, let's pour one out.
I got nothing left. I'm drinking it all.
Well, now for those of us who didn't vote for him.
I'll have to use my tears. Yeah.
And if you're from another country, I'm sorry, even though it's not my fault. But I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm sorry. There's so many idiots and racists and sexists in this country who can't, like, understand that a woman can run the country. Okay, New Zealand, Germany, Brazil, Mexico, like, it's okay. A woman can run the country. It's gonna be fine. Probably better. Okay.
Yeah, I think she would have been. I think she would have done good.
I
She
can
would have
run
done
the
really well.
country. I don't even have to run, and I know I'd run the country better than him. So, like,
Oh, absolutely. Someone who actually believes in like fundamental principles. I don't know if Trump even like knows what he's doing. I I just don't like he says such unhinged, stupid things. I don't know if you like if I got him like if you were interviewing him and you asked him like what the three branches of government were,
Oh,
I don't
no,
even
he
think
wouldn't
he'd be
even
able
know.
to. I don't think so.
Most people don't
I think
know.
like he would say something like, "Well, you got the president; it's very important, and then there's judges,
Sure.
like I don't think he would be able to do it."
Oh my god, Kyle just tweeted, "Why am I still awake?"
Kyle.
Same. I'm making an exception. I usually go to sleep at like 8 p.m. I'm an old lady. But it's an important night tonight, so
Yeah.
it's a depressing night. So
I gotta go pretty soon.
Yeah.
It's 1. It's past 1. That was a quick
Yeah.
hour. That last hour went by so quick. But
I know.
I gotta say, like, we know what we gotta do now. We have to pay really close attention and be more shrewd and wise and smart and, take these people to task and make sure we're standing up for minorities and, marginalized people. It's game time, It's an
I
opportunity.
mean, they should have stood up for themselves. I'm just saying, like the marginalized people who voted for him, like you should have stood up for yourselves. Like, why did you vote for him? Like, you think he does not care about you? I don't know how many times I have to tell you. He does not like the Latinos
Yeah.
who vote for him as a Latina. What are you doing? The Muslims who voted for him. What are you doing? He does not care about you. Like, I just want to make a shirt that he does not care about you. Like, okay, you think that you're gonna see it real quick. He does not care about you. So, good luck.
Yeah, there's a lot of really like ugly, like I don't know. There's just a lot of like second and third generation immigrants that are anti-immigration. They're like, we made it in, but that's it.
Yeah, I definitely got that when I was living in Florida, and I would talk to Cubans like that were Republicans, and they would say the same thing too. They're like, "Well, we're here, but like it's like we're gonna close the door behind us. We don't care about the other one." Like, what? Okay.
Yeah.
That's like, why do you hate your people? That's weird. Like, I don't know. You don't want to give them the same opportunities. Like, I'm so confused.
Yeah,
that's selfish.
Those people are way more. They're way more like they're way more American than the maggots. Like if you gave like the maggots a test, of like if there was a test to like keep out people whose like culture was incompatible with American values, it'd be MAGA every time.
Oh yeah. Okay, she's at 224. Okay.
She's at what? Come on, Pennsylvania. Come on.
To the AP. She's at 224. Okay, we're gonna wake up tomorrow, and Michigan, Wisconsin they're gonna change this. Pennsylvania, 96%. Hey, it could happen. Okay, she might get Pennsylvania tomorrow.
I won't rule it out. I mean, I think it's not likely, but things are crazy enough. Oh my god, can you imagine?
So that is still not done.
Can you imagine how crazy those children, those MAGA morons would like lose their minds? They would. And the Democrats were not going to storm the Capitol on January 6th or anything like that. Like it just goes to show just how one-sided and
because we're classy. We're classy. We're classy people. We don't do that.
Yeah. That's right. We do eyeliner.
We fight back another way. I'll fight you if you donate to me. All the trolls. You want to fight? Donate, and then you can come and fight. Okay, pay to play. Pay to play.
Oh my god! I'm full disclosure. I'm looking forward to fighting with MAGA people for the next 4 years. Like I really enjoy doing it. Like I'm ready. I'm honing my sword already right now.
I'll only do it if they pay me. So like if anyone wants to argue with me in the comments, I'll be like, here's my Venmo, donate, then we can argue. Because my time is very valuable. I'm a busy woman. I'm not going to waste it for free. We can argue if you won't donate to my Venmo. So here it is.
$5. I will also take vodka seltzers as payment.
That's the
It'll actually be a
only
more
way.
spirited debate if I have one or two before. Yeah.
Just like, this idiot, he takes Elon Musk's money, and then he lets Elon do whatever. I'll take your money and then you can do whatever. So there you go.
Yeah, and
That's
I'll
the
do it
kind
for
of
a
people
lot
you
less.
like.
Yeah, I'll do it for a lot less.
Minimum to debate
I
me,
ain't trying to
$50.
launch rockets.
$50.
I'm just launching
Yeah.
launching
You want
insults
to get in
over
a fight
here.
with $50 on my Venmo, and we can argue. I'm not debating for free. No, thank you.
Nope.
So, and the same
I
for
feel
Parker.
kind of bad that I'm low key excited.
To fight.
I'm ready. Yeah, I'm ready to fight. I want to fight. I'm gonna go on some forums tonight and start fighting. When they feel at their
No.
best. That's when I.
Oh no! Wait, come on. Okay, Nevada's still not done. Arizona.
Come on, Nevada.
Okay.
Yeah, come on.
What if she went to Wisconsin, Michigan, Nevada, and then Pennsylvania? She could do it. She could do it.
If Pennsylvania flips, but that's the only thing that could happen. I don't know. I guess I don't know. Like if they find some kind of like wild discrepancies in Georgia and
6%, still not done.
Like Wisconsin, yeah, maybe.
Come on, Pennsylvania.
I hope
don't
they
disappoint me, Pennsylvania. It was up to you. Oh my God, it was up to you, Pennsylvania. How dare you?
I think
how dare you do this
my
to your
first step
country?
is to look into that. I want to talk to like Wisconsin people, Michigan people, Arizona people, Nevada people, Pennsylvania people. These are all the states that Trump tried to replace the electoral slates. I want to talk to them and know if they knew fuck all about any of that stuff that went down, like in the run up to the
they
2020
don't
election.
even care. They just close their ears. They're like la 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 la, la Trump.
Yeah.
Oh, Trump. Trump. I don't care.
Yeah, I can figure out how to do that. A lot of times you can like trick them. You can trick them into admitting something if you're like, yeah, like what do you think? Because I know like some of the news came out in front of the 2020 election that Biden had actually come up with some like alternate electoral slates, that he was going to try to like pawn off to state legislatures and just like a couple states, but it was a little sleazy. What do you think about that? Invariably, they always go like, that's awful. That's outrageous that Biden did that. And you're like, all right, well, it's actually that Trump did that. And they're like, oh, well, no, it was good. I mean, it was good that he did it. Yeah.
Yeah, right. It's just because of him. Like, if you basically flip everything he's done, if another person did it, you just replace the name, they'd be like, oh my God, horrible, I need to be in jail or something. But because it's him, it's like, oh, it's fine. Like, oh, he's just joking, or he's lying, or he didn't really mean it. Like, it's just excuses.
Or yeah, he must have had a good reason. It was
It's like when you are in a bad relationship and you have a toxic partner, and then you're just making excuses for them, and everyone's like, they're horrible. Are you an idiot?
Yeah.
Like, oh, it's just he had a bad childhood or something. It's like, okay, that's pretty much what it is. And it's like, okay,
and I did say some things that really made him upset, and so he punched me in the face, and so it's everyone has their problems. Yeah. It's the same analogy is true too for like when I would like talk about Trump, I would be like arguing with people and I'd be like, yeah, Trump tried to steal the 2020 election. And they're like, he lives rent-free. Rent-free in your head, And I'm like, what are you talking about? He's running for president right now. It would be like if an ex that was like abusive to you showed up back on your doorstep and was like trying to get in. And you're like, get the fuck off my porch. I'm going to call the cops. And they're like, rent-free. It's like, it doesn't make any sense at all.
Yeah. And then they don't even care, like these people that claim like, oh yeah, the Dems are like, pedophiles or whatever. Like he is like besties with Jeffrey Epstein. They don't care about that. Like he's like, oh, you care about like pedophiles and stuff. Well, I mean, he's besties with Jeffrey Epstein, but you're okay. Like hypocrite.
There's nothing you can say. They've been letting Trump rot Republican principles to the core and make a mockery of their religion for the last 4 years. There's nothing that you can say, and I'm very fascinated with that. Like I want to know why you would engage yourself in such willful ignorance about obvious affronts to like your deepest values, because like I guess, I mean, if I'm being as charitable as I can be, it's a combination of like being anti-trans, being anti-abortion, being anti-gay. Those are the things that, and so as long as you're anti those things, anything else that you do is considered virtuous, even if you put down a peaceful protest in Lafayette Square in order to like make a mockery of the Bible in front of St. John's Episcopal Church, and like a gross gesture, but yeah.
I will watch, just to make myself feel better. Daily Show, they're special. I don't know if I showed it, but yeah.
Jon Stewart, he can't retire. That guy can't retire, can't die. We need you, dude. We need those voices.
I know. I know. Good thing he signed on before the election. He signed on to stay on for like another season, so he can't get out now.
Yeah. I'm glad he's there. I am. Yeah, I'm glad he's there. I'm glad. Yeah, and Shank is there. I'm grateful for like the strong voices. Destiny, he's a strong voice. He's got his problems, but I like how he can put the screws to conservatives.
Yeah. And we could have and like Kamalad's she's like so pretty. Like I know it's not what matters, but like she's a very pretty woman, and I'm just like, wouldn't it be nice if we had like just like a beautiful president, like someone who's just like gorgeous and like a nice, decent person. Again, not perfect at all or anything like that, but like someone who's like pleasant, like aesthetically pleasing, and now we have to look at these ugly I can't even look at them. Both VP and president, they're both disgusting blobs of like bleh. Okay, like there's no words to say how like bleh they are. I don't want to look at them. It's just like globs. They're just ugly. The personalities make them even so yeah, like it would have been nice to have just like
they are grotesque, like, and they like their grotesque.
Like wow, we have our president. She's like beautiful, and like she's like a decent person. Like how cool would that is.
Turn on the press conference. You gotta address to the nation. You got a nice smile. This is kind of nice. Yeah, would have been nice.
Yeah, and like have you heard this? Like why they call him Diaper Don? Because he like poops himself. He like soils himself.
He looks like an infant. He looks like a scaled up reverse Benjamin Button infant that wears a diaper under his suit.
Have you seen the videos where like they caught him on camera like pooping, like they hear the noise and everything? Have you seen them?
What?
Yeah, there's videos. That's why they call him Diaper Don. And I'm like, he's literally an old sharding man who smells bad. People think he smells bad. Like he got kicked out of a restaurant. Like this guy on TikTok, he shared his story. This was before he ran for president. Like he was at a restaurant with Trump. His dad and him were there, and they could smell him. He smelled so bad, and like other people around Trump were complaining because he smelled so bad that they actually kicked Trump out of the restaurant, and Trump left. Way. Yeah, and the guy was like, "Me and my dad were not complaining. We could smell him, but we didn't. We were not the ones who complained. It was other people. But he smelled that bad that they had him leave, and like." Other people have come out and said, yeah, he smells bad because he's like pooping himself.
I don't smell like, everybody. Nancy Pelosi smells.
And like he is like a big baby, like literally a big. But it's an insult to babies. His babies are beautiful and like they're just better. Like I'd rather be around babies than him. So he's just like worse than a baby. He's just like like a monster.
Yeah, he's
baby.
like a 200-year-old baby. Yeah.
And so you want someone who like soils himself and just like. There's like another video where he's like next to Dianne Feinstein and he like he's everything and you can see on her face he's like she can't really say anything.
I haven't seen that. I would love to see that. I would love to see that so I could have some extra ammo in my arsenal of like.
Yeah, like Kyle Kalinske made a few videos about it. I have to like find them so I can send them to you. I don't know if anyone's done like compilations or anything. And then recently there was like another because Kyle I think covered it. There was like I think he was doing a rally too, and they think they caught him on the mic like pooping himself.
Oh my gosh.
Like, you vote for him? Like, I feel like anyone else, if they pooped, like, you can hear the poop. Like, it'd be over. It'd be over.
That's the thing about the cult, though. They would poop their pants in solidarity, just like they wore those pillows on their ears in solidarity.
Sounding like diaper Don merch. Buy diapers, Donald diapers.
Yeah, there's gonna be like a federal holiday of like shitting yourself, like the first week in January. No showering.
Oh my god! I mean, that also reminds me of what he said. He basically wants the purge to be a real life thing. So good luck. He might actually have the purge actually happen in real life. So
he'd be the first one that died. He's so feeble.
Oh my god! Let me refresh AP again. Let me see. It's not at 270 yet officially, so let's stop. Let's stop. Okay, still the same. 267 to 224. Okay, Minnesota, Kamala, Wisconsin, 92%. Michigan still 78%. Okay,
we got it.
78%.
It's in the bag. We got this. We're gonna win. Blue wave, baby.
96%. Like Pennsylvania has been at 96% for like 2 hours. Like I don't know if maybe they're taking a break from counting. They probably have to sleep for a little bit. They'll be like, let's sleep. We'll finish counting the 4% tomorrow. We need to keep everyone on like, on what's the term that I want to use? On the edge of their seat. There we go.
Yeah.
Arizona. I feel like I haven't really seen the numbers change that much, so I feel maybe that everyone's just like asleep right now. They're not counting. They're like, but we'll count tomorrow. Okay, we need to take a nap. Okay, we cannot count properly if we haven't slept, if we're sleep deprived.
Yeah. You got to go back and count. Get rid of the so we can have more conspiracies about ballots being stuffed under the table and stuff like that. Remember all that nonsense? I'm seeing this thing of like Cenk. He's going after Alan Lichtman. I'm gonna be interested to see how that like pans out. Yeah, it looks like Cenk loses it on College Professor over election prediction.
Oh, is there like a new video on the Young Turks?
No, it's not. I'm sorry. This says July 9th. Sorry. I thought he like released a video going after Alan Lichtman and criticizing him for calling the election when it didn't go his way. But I'm like, can you really do that? I mean, he's called a lot of them successfully and trusted those same tools,
What is Alan Lichtman saying right now? Let me see if is he on Twitter? I think he is.
He's gone to bed. He's gone to bed. He's not gonna say shit for a little bit. He's got some soul searching to do.
Let me see. Oh, somebody tweeted for the first time in 40 years, Alan Lichtman has incorrectly predicted. But wait, it's not over. That's the thing. It's not officially over. Oh my god, somebody tweeted like that meme of somebody tweeted that meme of Homer going into the bushes and they're like Alan Lichtman right now. Going into the bushes. Like this Homer tweet. Oh, this Homer one. That's Alan Lichtman right now.
I don't know, but though you can't go after that guy. I mean, he was using the same tools that correctly called a lot of elections, and there's just a lot of changes, a lot of things that are different about this election, a lot of things that are different about Trump, a lot of things that are different about the country. I mean, everyone's an idiot here, So I don't know. Can you really like lay that at his feet for like incorrectly calling something when everything has changed so much? You're wrong. People are going to be studying why it was wrong, and then they'll come up with better models. That's just how it goes. Somebody tweeted,
somebody said, Alan Lichtman and Ann Seltzer have given me enough trust issues to last a lifetime.
Yeah. it was always kind of in the back of my brain where I was like, yeah, Alan Lichtman and his 13 keys, and he called it for Kamala, and that that did give me like some hope, and I was like, all right, I mean, if Alan Lichtman called it, but in the back of my mind, I'm like, things are too crazy to really, I was always kind of like giving myself that possibility that Kamala would lose, even though Alan Lichtman called it for Kamala, just because things are so insane,
Oh my God,
the same country.
Account, I guess this account is kind of like The Onion. It's called TLDR News. So it's all like fake. But they tweeted this one right now. Said historic. The Trump Vance ticket is the first presidential ticket to be composed entirely of pedophiles. So follow that if you want to laugh. Let's see if they had some other ones.
There was like a court case against Trump that was dropped by like women who said that Trump and Jeffrey Epstein raped them when they were like 13 years old. But they said that they dropped it because of like a lot of backlash. Be interesting to see. Oh my God, what a crazy world we're stepping into, especially with the Supreme Court that's like favorable towards Trump being a fucking dictator. I never cuss, by the way, and I never would. Don't cuss anybody.
Cuss if you want. It's just my choice to not cuss, but if you want to cuss, it's fine.
No, I would never.
Let's see if they have other funny ones.
Yeah, let's hear it. Let's get some funnies. I thought of this joke one time of I was thinking of like Trump roasts. I got to think of some more, but like one of them is Trump looks like if the rape scene from A Clockwork Orange was a person. You know?
Oh wow, that's a good one. That's a good one.
The remake of A Clockwork Orange is just going to be Trump waiting around on January 6th to see if like his insurrection would work. A Clockwork Orange. It's just him looking at the clock. Like, have they overturned the election for me yet? Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna look at The Onion. See what The Onion is saying. I love The Onion. Okay, it says where there was darkness and no paper. Oh wait, no, that's the old one. Let me see. And then political. So Onion political analyst Jason Copeland breaks down why it's still too early to say exactly which racial and ethnic minority groups will be to blame for each political party's shortcomings.
Yeah. Who's going to be the scapegoat? Yeah.
This other one says, election officials announce results won't be available until after you brush your teeth and put on your jammies. I mean, I'm already in my jammies.
Yeah, like it's a bed night snack that you earn by getting ready for bed.
Yeah. Oh my God. This one says election night orgy shifts position so everyone can see your results come in. Like the people shift them so they can watch the TV. They have like a picture right here. Oops, it was a YouTube gonna censor me. They move their bodies, so it's like gotta see the TV. We gotta watch the results. Oh my God.
I guarantee you, yeah. You can tell who's like a liberal or a conservative by who loses their erection immediately, like looking at the results.
Doug M. Hoff forced to sit in corner of election party after getting too hyper. Oh my God. Like sit down, honey. Here, let her, calm down. Oh my God. I can't even read it. Confident Jill. I don't know. I don't even think it's that funny, but I just can't stop laughing. Confident Jill Stein goes with stadium for election party. It's all your fault, Jill Stein. I'm gonna blame you. I'm kidding. I mean, maybe a little bit, but you didn't help. I'll just say that you didn't help. All right.
That's hilarious. It's totally empty. The problem that I have like with The Onion and like other like fake news for comedy is that I think people are so stupid now they don't get it. Like they think they can't tell the difference between like this and like real news. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how crazy it is. Like because yeah, I'll see people in the comments, or if I like share something, it's like, yeah, it's a joke. Like, did you not? You're not educated enough, I guess, to know that it's a joke. But yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna
But
test
in a
that
way,
out. I'm gonna talk about Jill Stein and like the comments of Instagram and see if anybody says like, she rented out a stadium and there was nobody there.
oh my God, I was about to spit up my wine on camera. Good thing I held it in. You don't need that shot.
Don't waste it. You need it. You need every ounce of that 5% alcohol.
Oh God. Let's see. Oh my God.
It's just her face. It's just her face in that.
CNN technicians rushed to empty Wolf Blitzer's urine tank midway through election.
These people are funny.
I love that onion so much. I love them. Let's see.
Wait. Listen to this one.
Report.
High turnout traced to Americans mistakenly voting on vending machines. They're just going for Doritos. They're like, I was voting for Doritos. I don't know what happened. I voted for Snickers. You suck. You're a traitor. Doritos. Snickers will save this country. Doritos gonna doom it. Doritos are groomers.
Uninformed citizens scrambling to research last 2,500 years of democracy before voting. Yeah, I mean, I wish people would actually do that. They don't do that.
That's what they won't even research
They won't even research the last 4 years, 8 years. What would they do? 2000.
I'll put my hand up. I'm squarely in the group of people that's talking about. I worked hard, man. I tried to learn as much as I could.
This one's relevant to me. It says nation's women fantasize about some future election that isn't absolutely pivotal to their well-being. Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be nice. Probably not gonna happen, but that'd be cool.
No, you guys just have to come up with like a sycophantic, charismatic, dipshit woman that's gonna get a lot of people on board. That they'll like.
Taylor or Kristi Noem? Like, what?
Yeah.
I mean,
you just gotta get some woman that's like, I like to spend all my time in the kitchen.
Stress Nation asks Obama if it can bum 304 million cigarettes.
I can't understand a single word you're saying because you're laughing too much. To the
homepage. Sorry. Stress Nation asks Obama if it can bum 340 million cigarettes.
340 million what?
Cigarettes. Like, can we bum some cigarettes? Like, the entire country asks Obama. Because we're stressed. Let's see.
Oh, I see the Doug Emhoff one. The pictures are so funny. Just like the pictures that he shoots.
RFK one. RFK Jr. demands Secret Service protection after finding Cheez-It on kitchen floor. What?
Who's there? Did you read this one? Piss-soaked Tucker Carlson claims demon urinated on him while he slept.
Oh, no.
I can just see Tucker Carlson's face. I just woke up covered in piss. I mean, have you guys ever woke up covered in piss? What are they doing to us in our sleep that we wake up covered in piss now in this country?
Did you hear about that story about I think I heard about it, but I don't know the details. I didn't really look into them.
Demons are real and they're pissing on us.
Yeah, I think he said he was attacked by a demon or something like that.
He was what? By a demon?
Like, Tucker Carlson actually said that recently, that I think he was attacked by a demon in his sleep or something like that. Like, that's real. Like, just look it up. I was going to watch the videos on it, but I didn't have time to look into the details. But yeah, if you look up like Tucker Carlson demon, it'll like be a recent video.
You see, you see this. You see what our lives are like now. This is what our lives are like for the next 4 years. We are going Tucker Carlson demon in Google,
and it's not a joke. Like, it's actually like something he actually talks about.
Yeah, this is
polling
the. All right, so
What?
listen. Here's the Onion article title: "Piss-soaked Tucker Carlson claims demon urinated him while he slept." All right, and here's a real article. This is a non-Onion article. Jimmy Kimmel pokes fun at Tucker Carlson getting mauled by a demon. It's not that
even
far off.
different. Yeah. This is why, oh God. Like, I used to read The Onion and, like, I still laugh, but, like, I was like, that's, like, not really, like, not even close to, like, what's happening now. It's, like, so close to reality. Like, it's not even that much different. Like, this could actually happen, all this stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm
that
saying.
they're saying. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I was thinking about coming out, like, when the first Trump assassination attempt, I was thinking about, like, trying to, like, manipulate people by saying, like, you know, why was Trump down there for, like, a minute? Everyone says he popped up, but, you know, ask a bunch of, like, really spooky questions, like, why was he down there for so long? Why did the Secret Service do such a horrible job? And just, like, talk about, like, stuff, and then say, like, try to suggest that Trump was, like, replaced by a doppelganger, like the FBI, like, replaced him with a clone, and just seeing if, like, that could gain traction.
There's no one that looks that bad. There's no one that looks that bad as him. There's no doppelganger.
You couldn't make a replacement. Yeah, you couldn't make something that looks as awful as Trump.
No, I'm sorry.
Discard medical waste and, like, sprinkle some Metamucil over it. I think it would look pretty convincing.
Okay, I'm gonna read another Onion one. It says Georgia officials remind voters to bring 2 forms of weapon to intimidate election workers. So that's okay. I will say that's one good thing. I haven't really heard anything really bad. I guess because he was winning. Happening at like any polling place. I mean, I did hear instances of like men like not letting their partners vote like alone, like that they would like follow them and be like make sure they voted for Trump. So that was bad. And election workers had to be like, excuse me, sir, like her vote is private, like you can't just intimidate her to vote for. So other than that, and then like I guess the bomb threats in Georgia, but luckily I guess no one has died today at like any polling place, so that's good because I was kind of worried about that.
We are going to hear some crazy stuff in the next few days.
Oh my God. Look at this one. The Onion, it says, new Trump ad shows montage of people he'll kill if he's elected. Oh my God. It's like Nikki Haley, Joe Biden, one of his sons. Eric. Yeah, it's like Eric. And then at the end it says it's time to kill them all. His own son.
Is it Eric?
I think it's Don Jr. actually. It's like Kamala first, then Liz Cheney, then Joe Biden, and then Nikki Haley, and then it's a dog, like a random, I don't know whose dog it is, messed up. Then it's Nikki Haley, and then I think it's it's Don Jr. And then it says it's time to kill them all. And then it's all black people. It's like a montage of black people. Oh my God, he's so horrible. I hate him so much.
Yeah. Too far off.
Oh my God.
Well, okay, hey, I gotta go. This was not what I hoped the news would be when we like followed up from our first stream today. Oh, things have taken a turn.
Hey, it's not over. We're gonna go to sleep. And then the fairies, the magical fairies from Disney are gonna come, and every fairy, Tinkerbell, the ones from Cinderella, the ones from Sleeping Beauty, they're all gonna come in and work their magic. Yeah. And you know, Merlin's gonna come. He's gonna join in too and be like, let's work our magic. You know, Harry Potter, everyone's from Hogwarts, all the wizards known to man are gonna come and work their magic in the U.S.
And they're gonna defeat Trump, and he's gonna die. He's gonna shrink like Pennywise in the second It movie.
Yes, I mean, I think like Pennsylvania is still like 96%. Like, I think they're taking a break. You know, I think that's why there hasn't been much of a change right now. Everyone's asleep. They're taking a nap. And they're going to continue. Yeah, Red Mirage for sure. Yeah. Yes. I'm going to go try some shrooms for the first time in my life. I think it's appropriate right now.
Yeah, that's a good way to start it off. Yeah, that'd be a smart move.
In my lifetime, she won. In my shroom world, my shroom trip, she won.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make it a reality if you believe it hard enough on shrooms. It's like that place in Hogwarts. That room, you know, if you believe it's there, it'll be there.
If you build it, they will come. So
that's
I'm gonna build a White House.
Kevin Costner. I'm gonna build a White House. Right back around.
I'm gonna build a White House with Kamala's portrait right there, and she'll be president.
Yep. We can make this. We can make this a reality. We're not going back. All right.
Yeah.
We're gonna make it.
To anyone watching this later or who watched right now and so you didn't comment, hi. Thanks for watching.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Come back in the morning time, and we'll announce that Kamala actually won. And yeah.
Yeah, if you ever want to debate me, $50 enough. Donate on Venmo, and we will debate.
That's right. Come insult us for $5 a pop. We'll fight you.
Yes.
We'll fight you on shrooms and vodka seltzers.
Yes. Yes. All right. Bye, everyone. Have a good election, post-election day.
The end is here. Bye.